Hello, everybody. It's AskFat13. Welcome back to another stream. Today we're here with the recap for day two. So Gamers8 is in the midst of an ongoing tournament. Day two has happened. The group results are all in, and we're moving on to playoffs tomorrow. But we're gonna recap the results of today. So if you're watching live, welcome, and if you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoy this recap of the results. So let's get into it. Right now, we don't have any viewers yet, but I'm sure people will hop on quickly. If you are watching the VOD, you feel free to skip ahead a bit, where that's where the recap will start. It should be like a minute or two in. I'm going to really quickly send a notification to my Discord, which, by the way, you can also join the Discord. I'm going to send that notification that we are live. So give me a second, real quick. Nab the link. There we go. Then copy. Okay, and then we'll send it on Discord. Boom. All right, we are good to go. Welcome Funi, which, by the way, to anyone that's hopping on right now, we're going to start with a quick recap of the results. We'll do a more in-depth recap at the end of the stream, but in the middle, the juicy middle section, we are going to have at least one show match. Today. It's going to be Funi versus Suspect, if I'm not misremembering who exactly is playing. So it should be an exciting time. Funi, are you ready for your show match today? First time for everything. It's supposed to be my first time doing a show match, and it might be Funi's first time playing in a show match. And welcome Hedge Solo. You're not first. No, Funi beat you. He beats everybody. He's always here first. Very consistent. Speaking of consistent, somehow I managed to gain subscribers. Well, not somehow. It's because I have videos, obviously, but gain subscribers in the meantime. So now the goal is going to be up a bit. Let me reveal it really quick. There we go. It's all the way up to going to 325. The goal today is hit 325 subs with this stream. Don't know if we'll make it, but we can try. Let me swap in to the screen here. You can do yours first. You've been grinding for it. All right. Oh, you're saying can you do it first? If you want to play it first before we do a recap, we can. But let me read through the results. I'm not gonna go in depth, but a result today was Oxygen took it in the upper bracket for Group A. They took down G2 3-1. In the lower bracket, Optic did sweep Ground Zero. Vitality swept Gladiators, very expected. And then probably what everyone should have expected, Vitality did sweep Optic, followed up by a Vitality sweep on G2. Now, I didn't expect a sweep here, but I think we all could have predicted Vitality, making it through. Oh, you spent before the other. Yeah, you guys are first. We'll do the brief recap, and then we'll see if we have more people in. So keep going here. That was Group A. In Group B, BDS took down Genji, another sweep. I was pretty confident that BDS would win, but I was not confident it would be a sweep. Notably, Genji chose 1v1, which is you think it favors them. Both apparently Jack and Chronic are stronger than Monkey Moon in terms of their 1v1 records, but Monkey Moon won it out. He won the game, and that ended up being the series there because BDS won the two 3v3 games. So a sweep there for BDS. In the lower bracket, Elevate did lose to Monkeys, which is very sad, but at least Elevate took a game. It wasn't a sweep. Elevate took a game this tournament, which is nice to see, Obviously, now that they've won a series in the World Championship against, Europe, they're going to want, or a series, I should say, against Europe, a series against OCE, they're going to want to get wins in tournaments like this, but, I mean, a series win. But, at least they showed some competitiveness, because especially some of these matches, I mean, notably the 2v2, I'd say, well, we're very one-sided. Yeah, the first 3v3 was pretty one-sided as well, and then the 1v1. You can't blame them for losing that 1v1. None of Elevate's players are really 1v1 people, whereas Razier's just kind of like he was for a long time a 1v1 main. You thought the ones games would be easy for Genji? Yeah, surprisingly for me, BDS took that. And Monkey Moon's been doing numbers on his 1v1s. But yeah, back to Elevate. Definitely sad again they lost, but at least they took a 3v3. So, they only went 1-1 on the mode that favors Elevate most, 3v3. But in that next lower match, it was Ninjas in Pajamas versus Twisted Minds, and this is probably one of the best series of the day. So many overtimes. It went to game 5. There were 3 overtimes. Everything was a 1-goal game except the 1v1, and even the 1v1 was a 2-goal game. So a very close series. Ninjas in Pajamas almost won, but they couldn't quite pull it out. Twisted Minds do take the victory. Unfortunately for Twisted Minds, their run was short lived. As in the very next round, they did lose to Monkeys 3-1. But every series win nets just some more prize money. So Twisted Minds are going to be glad they got that win. Suspect is now in chat. We got our show match coming up. And then Hedge says, speaking of Raziers, in the Twisted Minds Monkey series, you were impressed with SMW. Well, I don't want to spend too much time, but let's quickly look at that then. At the stats for that match. So it was Monkeys versus, if I can find this, Twisted Minds, and you said you were impressed with SMW. Interestingly, the stats don't back that up. But again, this is just threes. It ignores the game 2. But interestingly, what was it? What did he 1v1? Did he play the 1v1? He did. Yep. So that is a good point. I mean, SMW putting up a fight against Raziers is not something you expect. You would favor Raziers there. So nice on SMW to keep that close, but unfortunately he dropped it. If he had clutched the 1v1, they would have went to a game 5. And I think you favor Twisted Minds in a 3v3 against Monkeys. Obviously, it's not a guarantee. They lost game 1. It definitely isn't a guarantee. But I think you favor Twisted Minds. So if they had won that, if SMW had pulled it off, they might have beat Monkeys. That said, I feel very confident that no matter which way this went, they were going to lose to Genji. Which, that was the next thing that happened. Genji beat Monkeys 3-1. Let me check it out. So Suspect, Suspect's just trash talking. Welcome Frozo to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying it. And Matt Pat 12, that's gonna be my nickname now in this community, I guess. Hedge Solo says I'm saying SMW is a 1v1 choice. Oh yeah. Sorry, I understand now. I misunderstood Hedge, but yeah, I figured it out kind of. But yeah, I interesting. You're right that I hadn't mentioned that they chose Venom earlier. So if you go all the way back, it was Monkey Moon versus Venom. Monkey Moon pulled that one off. That was a wild series. They didn't play 1v1 before, and then we're in Ninjas in Pajamas, it was also Venom. So Venom had played all their 1v1s up until this point. And I think you could argue that SMW perhaps did a better job. So that's a good point. It's a good point, Hedge. Who needs been grinding? It's my first game. Well, Suspect, I mean, now's your chance to warm up a bit because we're not going to play it right away. So I would just get in free play or something to warm up, or I don't know. You do you, but you have a little bit of time. Oh, thanks, Frozo. So that's something I've been trying to do is to make better thumbnails for the live streams because they're important to get viewers in here. So hopefully it's a nice thumbnail. I'm glad, or at least I'm glad you think it's a nice thumbnail, I should say. Suspect and Funi are going at it in chat. For anyone that isn't aware, they are going to do a 1v1 show match on this live stream later tonight. It is going to be Suspect versus Funi, and they are going to be playing, or what I'm providing anyway, is a limited item. I have, they're from previous Rocket Passes. I have so many. I think some of the more like a notable one that I mentioned is I have a bunch of the painted overgrowth goals, which is the one that's like trees and birds sound. But anyway, it'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. Welcome, Chubby Chicken. Welcome to the stream. Oh, welcome, Joey, as well. Welcome. And then Mystic. Is it Mystic versus Frozo? I didn't remember who was playing the second match. But yes, there's 2 show matches. I honestly didn't remember. Sorry, Frozo. But if you are in the second one, then yes. If we have time, anyway, it's second one. Hopefully we have time. I'm planning on best of 3s for the both of them, but we'll see. Chicken says you don't see any team beat Falcons. That's a good one. Let's talk about that. That's the next group. So to quickly wrap up this group, Genji, like I said, they beat Monkeys. And the only thing I was going to say is that Chronic did pull out a 1v1 here. So Chronic did lose to Monkey Moon, but he beats Raziers to end the series. And that's good because honestly, they could have lost the 3v3 because they did lose the 3v3 in game 3. So no guarantees in game 5. So it's good for Chronic to close it out. I will say, though, they look very dominant in the first 2 games, Genji. That's pretty much it. So moving on to Group C, we have to start with this match here. Karmine Corps versus Falcons. Everyone thinks it's going to be close. A lot of people would probably favor Karmine Corps, but I was favoring Falcons, at least in my power rankings. I was very confident the Falcons were one of the top 2 teams coming into the event. Even though Nupo was inexperienced in an international land, I just had a feeling. And it's not even a feeling. It's just the fact that it's this crew battle format. I did feel favor them, and I think it showed because the 1v1, obviously you think that Falcons are the favorites in the 1v1. Like Vatira is a good 1v1er, don't get me wrong, but I would take TRK over him most days, and that's what happened. So I'm surprised they picked 1v1, and that's honestly probably why they lost the series. It wasn't a game 5 because I think they lost the momentum here. If they had picked 2v2, they would have had a better chance. Although that said, they also lost the 2v2, so it's not like it's that crazy. I mean, Carmen Core lost the 2v2 and the 1v1. Um, so yeah, an interesting series there. Definitely, this showcases why Falcons are such a good team for crew battle, because even when you favor Carmen Core in threes over Falcons, which I think is fair, Falcons are still going to take a game, and all they needed is that one 3v3 game, the first game, and then they have the series pretty much on wraps as long as they close out. So Suspect says he plays an hour a day after work. Funi. Neither do I. I'm just better. Okay, man. This is like a prize fight. You got we got the trash talk going. Guys, don't take it too serious. It's just for fun, just for fun. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, the two you guys are going off like you've already played, but it hasn't even happened yet. Mystic says, "What do you think would be the Gamers8 Mina super team?" I mean, everyone's already said it, but I think it would be Rawas, TRK, and Nupo. Or Killers, uh, Rawas, and Nupo. And I don't mean to cut out TRK in that second scenario, but I do think the Twins have a connection there that maybe you value over TRK being marginally better, perhaps. But I think you could go either way, and that's like the super team. Welcome, Eshan. Welcome to the stream, and welcome, Mystic, by the way. I think that was your first message. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Frozo said, oh wait, Suspect said, tell me Secret lost. They did lose. We'll get into that. Then Frozo said Falcons were better in threes, and they were. I'm not saying that they weren't. I'm saying that you think before the series begins that you would favor Carmi Core, in my opinion. I think now that it's happened, I don't think that that's necessarily true. Perhaps, and again, it's because Nupo changed Falcons, so it's not the same Falcons we had before, so it's hard to know for sure. Vatira made lucky save. It's not lucky. I'd have to go back. Maybe he got a particular lucky save you're talking about. What did Head say? Friendly banter for the heavyweights. Indeed, it is friendly banter. Oh no. Yeah, trash talk 12, 14. They're calling each other young. Chubby Chicken says, you think Falcons, or I think I should say, Chubby Chicken says, I think Falcons are going to be the best team in MENA. I think they are as well. No, for sure. After this tournament, next season, I would expect them to be back on top. Um, then we got suspects saying, oh man, it's just more trash talk. More trash talk. Eshan says, you think K Corp will stay with their roster? I don't think so. I don't even think it's Gamers8. I think even after top 4 worlds, Vatira is not satisfied. So Vatira wants to win worlds, and he's going to continually change rosters until he gets it. But in Vatira's defense, it's not crazy. He stuck the whole season with the same team. I think it's fair to stick it out a season and then make a change after. So if Vatira wants to win worlds, I think he needs to make a change, and he's probably going to. I don't think he could win. I don't think he's going to get better next year with this roster. I think they'd stay around the same, so they wouldn't win worlds. Eshan, aren't you Twisted Tide? I don't know what that's in reference to. Then I'm Azbo. Welcome to the stream. I'm Azbo. Welcome. KCP didn't win a series. Yeah, they didn't. We'll talk about that. I'm not too surprised, but they could have beat FaZe. They definitely could have beat FaZe. Honeybee says rip Optic, a rip Optic. Yeah, it's tough. I already talked about Group A, but it's really sad that they just ran into Vitality. But then again, I mean, Oxygen beat G2 and Vitality, so I think Optic probably would have lost either way. But it is sad that they ran into Vitality early, because it kind of cut into their potentially how much they could have made in prize money. Mystic says Rule 1 are going to have to fight for that spot again. And they are. It's going to be a duel with Falcons. I think you favor Falcons next season to make the majors. Hopefully, MENA gets 2 spots, at least. Possibly more. But if they got 2 spots, it would be much less of a bad thing, because I think Rule 1 and Falcons both could step up on LAN, for sure. The trash talk continues in chat. Mystic, Frozo asking, yeah, Mystic and Frozo, it would be a best of 3 if we have time. I prefer, or I think it's better product, and better for you guys, more competitive. Eshan says, how do you know? Oh, wait, yeah. How do you know his gamer tag? Now I'm curious. Honeybee says, how come everyone thinks AJ is going to leave Optic? You think Optic need to build around him? It depends on what AJ wants, because the reality is in Rocket League, the players own the spots and the players really control their own fate. So if his contract runs out with Optic, Optic don't have a say if they want. If the org might want to build around him, and he might say no. So we'll see what AJ does. I have no idea if his contract is actually ending though. I don't know that. But if it is, it's kind of up to him. Chubby Chicken says, "Who would you drop on Carmine Core?" Ooh, tough question. If I'm Vatira, I leave. But if they're staying the same, and I don't mean that to be mean, his teammates are great teammates, but I feel like Vatira could try and find a spot with, just try something new. But who do I drop on Carmine Core? If I was a coach and I got to pick, I would probably drop Exotic. I don't think he's inherently worse than Itachi, but I think Itachi's more solid for the way Vatira plays, and you can get someone else that slots in as well. But I think they could work with any double. So even if Vatira was the one left, Carmine Core's still going to be a good team next year. So no matter which person leaves, they'd still be a good roster. Frozo says, Askrat, do you think O'Khalid will go to Rule 1? I don't know for sure, but I was saying that if he's available, which obviously he's available, Rule 1 should take him, in my opinion. It's not that Mozin's a bad player, because he's not. And I'm not saying you would ever even consider dropping Mozin, but it's more of a, if a player that good's available, why do you let them slip? Which is what happened with Nupo. I don't know for sure if Falcons wanted to make a change so much as Nupo was available. So anyway, we'll see. I think Twisted Minds, at the very worst, Twisted Minds should take Ocala. That's for sure. If he drops to a team that's not Rule 1 or Twisted Minds, I'd just be surprised. I think that would be a mistake on the part of the players, because one of those two teams could use the upgrade, if I'm being frank. Suspect says, Funi getting 3-0'd. Oh, it's just more trash talk. Honeybee says, oh, I'm now behind in chat. AJ's 1v1s were a big letdown. They were, and he actually stopped playing 1v1. I'll quickly go back because I didn't mention that. Reddles played the 1v1 versus Ground Zero and won. And Riddles also played, oh, never mind. They didn't play 1v1 versus Vitality. He might have played this one as well, but they didn't get that far. But Riddles played the 1v1. So AJ had some kind of mental block, perhaps. Joey says, oh, he checked out the YouTube channel. That's funny. Hedge says there will be 100% be 2 spots next year. Well, Hedge, I agree that there should be, but I thought there should have been last season. And I know a lot of people didn't agree at the time, but I felt after Falcons got second place in a major, they got second place in a major, and you're not giving the region 2 spots? Like, what's up with that? So anyway, I'm just surprised they haven't gotten them yet. More trash talking in. IRZ or IRZ, I don't know how to say your name, says, what's your NA super team? NA super team? Now that version 1 actually showed promise, finally, thank goodness they finally did, probably First Killer, Beast Mode, and Daniel, because it's actually realistic to happen next season. And I think it is a super team. So I don't think they're the best in NA by default, but I think they have the ability to be the best in NA. And again, it is a realistic change for sure. It could definitely happen. Eshon says, oh, first time being recognized, blah, blah. Mystic says, Optic roster definitely isn't changing. I'm not so sure, Mystic. I know AJ said that. But players have said things in the past, not AJ in particular, but Rocket League Esports players have said they weren't going to move, and then they have. So, honestly, I wouldn't trust anything they say until rosters are locked. Which sounds brutal, but it's true. Because he might not want, right now, AJ may not be lying, and then he may change his mind later. And it's totally okay for players to change their minds, so can't be too sure. Mystic also said Zen almost won a 1v2 versus Napo and TRK in 2's ranked. That had me worried. Zen's just that good, but also ranked is like less serious. So Nupo and Turk probably were just messing around. Eshon says, what's your take on the FaZe situation? I think they're going to split up. I think First Killer, whether or not he leaves the org, because I don't think he automatically leaves the org, I think he leaves his 2 teammates behind. Typical and Mist, he's not going to play with them. He might stay with Chrome as a coach, but obviously Chrome's not going to stay a player. But so it might be First Killer and Chrome with FaZe Clan finding a new 2 players. That's what's probably going to happen. And then Mystic says, technically not a 1v2, but his teammate was GC2. Oh, I gotcha. Chicken says this roster mania is going to be crazy. It is. I'm going to make at least one, probably multiple roster mania videos during it all. So keep up. By the way, if you're a new viewer, welcome. We have a lot of viewers. I appreciate all the views. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is the #1 way to help me grow, and it also helps you get notified when I put out videos or go to live streams. I do videos on RL Esports all the time. I put out a video today. I love that this one today was about logos, but check that out if you missed the last live stream, by the way. But anyway, let's see what we got in chat. AJ was sick. Oh, was he sick today? Oh, that's tough. That's actually really rough because they had to play Vitality. And then you wanted to see Reddles versus Zen. I see you, Fooney. I see you. I would have liked to see Reddles versus Zen as well. But I think Zen would have won. But it would have been fun anyway. It would have been fun anyway. Hedge says the problem with the argument last season was the other MENA teams didn't do well in Wildcard and Worlds. Well, that's completely fair, but I always felt like once Falcons showed the peak of the region, you've got to let another team in because the team that peaks that hard is going to dominate the region, and then it's like the region isn't even growing. Because if you're Falcons, why would you scrim all these bottom end MENA teams? I'm not saying, I have no idea if they actually do, by the way, but I know in North America this is a problem. The top end teams don't want to practice the lower teams, not because they're trying to lock them out of talent or like getting better, but because it's not worth their time to play teams that are way below their level. Thankfully, that's not what happened, but I was worried in MENA we were going to get to a point where Falcons are just going to play high ping scrims against the European teams that are at their level and leave everybody else in the dust. Again, that didn't happen, thankfully, but that's why I think they deserved another spot. Kyle, welcome to the chat. Kyle, welcome to the stream. TRK to NA, that's not happening. I don't know if I said something that implied, but no. Khaled to NA. I was saying this, and it is not, it's a complete, speculation, by the way. There's no rumors or anything. But I was speculating he speaks English. NA pays better. He could consider moving to NA. And if Rule 1 doesn't take him and Twisted Minds doesn't take him, which is possible, he should definitely go. Because if Rule 1 and Twisted Minds stick with the same rosters, I think he should chase the money. There's got to be a North American team that's willing to pick him up. He's good enough to play in North American RLCS. So we'll see what happens. Mystic says, bit of a cruel joke, but you laughed at a comment someone made. I'd be sick too if I got bent. Oh my gosh. By OSM. When someone mentioned AJ was sick. Well, for the record, OSM is actually a 1v1 player, so I don't think it was that crazy of an upset. It's an upset, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't, it was not that crazy. Yeah, and AJ, if AJ's actually sick, then that definitely goes into it. Welcome, Toby. Welcome to the stream. Eshan said, who do you think wins SAM and OCE regionals next year? Sam keeps getting better. They do. Sam is so hard to predict that I actually have no idea. I think there's a young player called Wisty. Let me quickly... Wisty, maybe this isn't the one I'm thinking of, but no, this can't be the one I'm thinking of. But there's a young player that hasn't played in RLCS yet. Maybe Wisty is actually one of the players on there. The point is, there's these up-and-coming SAM players that are going to be on LAN one day. Wisty is probably going to be on LAN one day. There's other players like that. So I have no idea. It's hard to predict SAM because some team's going to come up from nowhere and make a LAN, I bet. That's my guess. OCE, yeah, I also have no idea, but it's because I don't watch OCE enough. I don't keep up with it enough to know. Whoever gets super lucky, I would bet on them to make most of the lands. That's my bet. What did when you say? Oh, Khaled to Twisted. Let me go back to this screen. He could go to Twisted instead of Venom. Yeah, that could work. Chubby Chicken says you could see Rise coming to North America. He already almost came to North America once. He definitely could do it again. I really hope he stays with BDS as a BDS fan. That's been working out very well. But it would also be understandable if he left. So we'll see what happens. I think that if they win this event, maybe he's more likely to stay. They got second at Worlds. They are good enough to stick together. It all just depends on what Rise wants to do. So we'll see what happens. Team Secret wins when he says Team Secret should be favorites to continue making majors, but we'll see what happens. If they kick Knight, oh yeah, talking about roster moves, I have no idea. In terms of like I was just saying, whoever has Super Lucky and OCE is gonna win regionals and make majors. Whoever has KV1 in South America is gonna win regionals and make majors. So if KV1 sticks with Secret, which he probably will, then yeah, definitely favor Secret to be making events and stuff. In fact, I would like to see Drafinho and KV1 on the same team. I don't think it's gonna happen, but Drafinho, KV1 on the same squad. I would love that. Frozo said, Khaled to NRG easy. Can you imagine, though, Khaled, Justin, and Garrett G? I feel like they do better than they do with Squishy. Not to be mean to Squishy. I still think Squishy's going to succeed, but that could work. I don't think Garrett G and Justin are sticking together for sure, but that could work. That could work. But yeah, where were we at? We were talking about this group, right? Yeah, we got through the first two groups. Let's finish this up. So the main discussion here is that Falcons kind of dominated Karmine Corp. Or I guess I already went through that, but basically, Falcons showed why they're so good at crew battle by winning the 2v2 and the 1v1, and they also won the first 3v3. So even though Karmine Corp are strong in 3v3s, they're still losing, the occasional, not even the occasional. I mean, they lost half of the two they played. So a really good look Falcons, I will say. It's still looking really good. And not even just looking really good, probably one of the favorites. So I'll quickly skip to the playoff bracket just to show you guys. The reason Falcons are one of the favorites is because they're on the side of the bracket that doesn't have Vitality and it doesn't have BDS. So, and that's not my bias. I think most people would agree that favorites are Falcons, BDS, and Rule One. Or sorry, and Vitality. I misspoke there. But speaking of that, if Rule One did beat Vitality, they would inherit that slot of possible favorites to win. Probably underrating Oxygen after they played so well the last couple of days, but yeah, I still think you favor Falcons to make the grand final with this bracket draw. They got lucky, not lucky, but it's a good bracket for them in my opinion. But let's get back to it. Let's get back to the group. So finishing off this group, let's talk about this lower bracket run. Kansas City Pioneers end up losing 3 games straight to Furia. Not unexpected, but probably the unexpected part is that it was pretty dominant from Furia. Meanwhile, on the other side, a very big surprise, Limitless almost beat FaZe. And yes, this is FaZe with Chrome, but can you imagine the scenes if Sub-Saharan Africa beat FaZe? Beat First Killer. Can you imagine? It doesn't even matter whose First Killer's teammates are. If they beat First Killer, that would have been memes for decades. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the job done. First Killer clutched up a 1v1 early on, and then they also won the 2v2. And so even though FaZe lost 2 out of 3 3v3s, and in my opinion, if they played a best of 5 of just 3v3, Limitless would have won today. I feel very confident. But it wasn't. It was a crew battle. And in the crew battle format, FaZe reigned supreme. So FaZe took the victory there. And then, again, to Chrome's credit, I feel like he played pretty well against Furia. They won one of the 3v3s against Furia and lost the other one. So Chrome truly wasn't bringing down this FaZe team that much. He really wasn't. The only time it's even been shaky is this Limitless series. But for the most part, Chrome played well. Played better than I expected. And then, yeah, but they still lost to Furia, and that's just more of Furia's a better team than this FaZe team is. Even if they had Typical, I think they probably would have lost to Furia right now. But then we get into the last match of the day, of this group, I should say, not of the day, was Karmine Corp Furia. What a win from Furia. A very close series. It could have went either way, but they pulled it out. And not only did they pull it out, they won all the 3v3 matches against Karmine Corp. They won the 3v3s. I want to repeat that for everyone in the room. They won all of the 3v3 matches versus the team that just got top 4 at Worlds. Like, what? So it's not that Furia... I did not expect them to make playoffs over Karmine Corp. So I will say it. I mean, I admit I messed this one up a little bit in my predictions. But in my defense, who expects them, like Karmine Corp, to lose all the 3v3s? You think they would win one of those. And I'm just surprised that they actually lost, or they won the 1v1. I mean, let's talk about that. Vatira won a 1v1 against Yan. That's crazy. That's unexpected and in overtime. So you think not only did he win the 1v1, that should give them momentum. But nope, Furia take the next game. So really surprising, Let me read chat here for a bit. Do you think let me do this. What do you think is the best first round matchup in the playoffs? The most fun to watch is probably gonna be Rule 1 Vitality for fun to watch. And part of the reason why is Rawas and Zen have like a rivalry, and they're probably gonna play at least one 1v1. Almost certainly, unless someone does something crazy, it's gonna be Rawas versus Zen in the 1v1. And so this is gonna be a fun series to watch, even if it ends up a sweep. It'll be super fun. One that's exciting for me is BDS Furia, because I'm a BDS fan, but also I think Furia are really looking really good. So this is the format that favors Furia. If they ever were going to beat a BDS that's looked this good, it would be in crew battle. So another good one. They're all good though. They're all good. I think the most lopsided may be Falcons Genji, and it's not lopsided. It's just you favor Falcons there, and I feel pretty clear. I feel like Auction V1 is a toss up. Probably you lean a little bit towards Auction, but it truly is a toss up. It definitely V1 could win for sure. So they're all fun in their own way. But I think highlight match is Rule 1 Vitality. Let me get back to this group though and read the rest of chat. Chrome over Cypical. It sure seemed like it. It sure seemed like it, didn't it? I'm Azbo says, do you think KCP will get rid of Hunter for Amphis? I don't think so. They didn't look good with Amphis, which I didn't even mention that. They were playing with Amphis. And despite playing with a better player, they didn't look better. I think they are making a move and they're probably going to drop Hunter, but I don't know if Amphis is going to want to play with them after this event. Maybe. I don't know if it was just a for fun thing or what, but maybe they made this move last minute because they announced it last minute, so maybe Hunter couldn't play at the very last second. I don't really understand, but for whatever reason, yeah, they didn't look very good. So I don't know if they will. Let me rephrase that. I think they will remove Hunter and make a move, but I don't think Amphis is going to join them. But we'll see what happens. Chubby Chicken says Furia looks so good. They do look so good. And then Suspect says Secret will never win a game. I mean, they won a game. They won a game. They beat Sa. We'll talk about that in a minute, though. So, Suspect, you're already wrong. Mystic says, yeah, people were calling Furia Gamers8 one tricks. They're not one tricks, but it certainly seems like this is their favorite format. They won a regional in North America. I just want to remind everyone, they accomplished something this season in North America. I think people like to think about regional wins and value them very low. And although they're lower, like then, for example, I think Gamers8 is worth more than a regional win. Obviously, all the majors and the lands and the worlds in RLCS are worth more. But the regionals mean something. Winning a regional, it means something. And Furia won a regional. So at the very least, they accomplished something this season. And that's more than can be said of a lot of teams in North America. Same thing for version 1, by the way, because even though they had this really weird end to the season, they did win a regional in the third split, so at least they won a regional. That is a valuable thing. That's something. It's not you don't actually get a trophy, but it's a virtual trophy of sorts. You accomplished, in my opinion, a meaningful thing by winning a regional in North America, Europe, or and any region for that matter. Let's see here. Joey said, really surprised by Elite Legends. What do you mean by that? Elite Legends. I just don't know what you mean. Mystic says Zen has a 45% chance of winning the 1v1 and Rawas has a 54% chance. And the remaining 1% they both fall asleep. You're saying it's like a 12-hour overtime and they just fall asleep on stage? That would be funny. You know what's funny is I agree there's a pretty high chance it goes to overtime. It's only one game though. So the problem with one game is, once it can be there. It could be a blowout in ones pretty easily if one of them just is on fire. And both of them have that pop-off potential to just be on fire. Azbo says, I forgot what team it was, but Hunter was popping off in the wild card. He's not a bad player. I'm not saying they automatically replace him. But I feel like they need to make a move, and he's probably the one they'll remove. Welcome back to the stream, Roblox. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. We're having a good day here. We're just chatting about Gamers8 results. Azbo said they lost 4-1 in the series, but towards the end they started to show you. They've shown promising moments. I was rating them pretty low going into Worlds, and I feel like my rating was validated by the fact that they had so many not bad losses, but they didn't have a good win. We'll say it that way. The only win they had was against Sub-Saharan Africa team. So I don't think they didn't look good in my opinion in the World Championship or here. But here is a little more understandable. Again, they're playing with Amphis and they didn't have a lot of time to work with him. What does Hedge say? V1 8? I don't know what you mean by the -8 at the end. Oh, you mean they lost 1-8? Did they lose one of their games 1-8? Let's check. I don't know. Oh, they did. Yeah, they lost 1-8. I see. Daniel, I see it now. I see it, Hedge. I see it. I figured it out. So V1 Daniel lost a 1v1 to Rawas 8-1. So unfortunate for Daniel there, and good on Rawas. He's a great ones player. Joey says, I believe that Furia was known as Elite Legends, but maybe it was an inside joke on the Reddit website. I don't think so. Let's check. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't say it here. Obviously, this is not a full Wikipedia article, but I've only known them as Furia. I didn't know they were ever known by another name, so I don't know. Who knows, Joey? Yeah, maybe you're right. I just don't know. I don't know. Mystic says Zen's determination keeps the score at least close, whereas Rawas breaks pretty easily, as evident by past performances, especially when he's playing someone close to his skill level. That's like the like slightest of burns. You probably didn't mean it as a burn on Rawas. I agree though. I think Zen has a very good mental, and Rawas doesn't have bad mental, but his mental is not as good as Zen's. So I agree. And then Daniel, yeah, Daniel just didn't have a good 1v1 day because he also lost to a Tau. Yep. And I would argue Daniel's better in 1v1 than a Tau, but obviously not on the day, not today. Not today he wasn't, but in general. So that's interesting. Liquid almost reverse swept. So let's get into the last group here. We finished talking about Group C. We're into Group D, the last group that played today, and we'll start off with this version 1 versus Rule 1 upper bracket final here in Group D. And Rule 1 took it pretty handily. They did lose the 2v2, but, you know, they won the threes games by 2 goals or three goals in those two different games, and then they smashed the 1v1. So you really, you got to favor Rule 1. Well, if they were playing anybody but Vitality, they might be a favorite. But now they're playing Vitality, so it's hard to know. But a good showing from Awas. I think he could definitely beat Zen in the 1v1 because it's just a single game or 2 games. So we'll see what happens. Uh, that's gotta show some people just how good he is at ones. Well, if you watch ones, you would know he's good. I mean, he was the best. I said it in my power ranking video, but he's the best 1v1 player coming into the event, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions. I think he's better than Zen consistently speaking. Obviously, Zen can beat him on a given day, and especially in a 1 game, either of them can win. But I think Rawas was the best ones player coming into this event. Roblox says, okay, if you want to talk about bad 1v1s, Chronic lost to Monkey Moon. I said it, I mentioned it earlier. It was kind of surprising because, again, you favor either apparently Jack or Chronic. Both of them are better at 1v1 than Monkey Moon. But it's a single game, and Monkey Moon has played ones in the past, a very long time ago, but he has played ones, even though it was a long time ago. So it's not that crazy. It's still crazy, though. It's probably the biggest 1v1 upset of the group stage. Perhaps besides OSM beating AJ. But I'd say this one might be even a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit bigger. So pretty bad, pretty bad. But again, Monkey Moon just played well. I don't think it was all on Chronic. But back to this group. So yeah, a nice series from Rule 1. And then if we go to the lower side of this, Secret did get a series when they already beat Koi. Now they also beat Sub, proving they were better than those 2 teams that got out last place. This one was a game 5, though, a very close series. Secret really dominated the 1v1. I just want to point out KV1 got 7-0 victory versus Mike Boy, and yeah, that's not even there was no contest there. The 3v3 games were close. The first one was a 1 goal game, the second one was a 2 goal game going the other way towards Sa. And then in the 2v2, Sa managed to preserve their series life and move on to game 5, but in game 5 they ended up losing 3-0, and I think Secret's just the better team all around, so not surprising. Better team all around, I say, but you know, Sa put up a fight. They put up a good fight. Moving on to the next match, Liquid versus Koi. And Koi, I think, did a better job than I expected. So they went to Cheese and Sosa. I said it yesterday. I was surprised in the 2v2 yesterday, they played with Mike Boy. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry. They played with Gyro and Cheese. I thought for sure they were going to play with Sosa and Cheese. And today, they did play with Sosa and Cheese and they won. And they should have been playing with Sosa and Cheese. Good for them. They won the 2v2, but unfortunately that wasn't enough because they lost both the 3v3s. Although it's got to be said, in overtime against Liquid's not a bad thing. A 2 goal game, not a bad thing. And then in the 1v1, Cheese managed to put up a fight against Atao. I did not expect it. Atao's a much better 1v1 player, at least in my head rankings. But Cheese put up a fight. He took it to all the way to a 1 goal game at the end of the game. So close fight there. I missed a bunch of chats. Let me go back to it. Why didn't they put in Abjack? Fooney says Chronic is sometimes better than Abjack. I think it depends on the day. Obviously, Abjack's a more highly rated ones player in the grand scheme of things. And I think he is. You say he is more level-headed. I agree. He is more level-headed. But I think Chronic is a good option. Again, they're both good 1v1s. In fact, I think I've seen them play ones against each other. And, you know, it can go either way. Sean says, as a Secret fan, I don't know what my feelings are. You surpassed expectations. Oh, yeah, you aren't surpassing expectations, but you aren't failing them. That's kind of how I feel about South America. They had a really good streak of making top 4s or at least top 8, and it's been broken. But I don't think it was broken because they're playing bad. Every time I see South America, and this is Secret and the other teams as well, Crew and NIP, all 3, they play well. They're showing that they are I think that all three of them are top 16 in the world in threes. Maybe not in crew battle, but in threes, they're all top 16 in the world. But that said, they aren't really breaking in. They aren't breaking out into the top 8 anymore. And so they aren't. I agree. Basically, is what I'm saying. A long-winded way of saying you're right. I think they're going to need a change to break into that top 8 again, to be, a breakout squad. Uh, let's see here. Frozo says TRK best player in the world. He might be. He might be. He is a GOAT, that's for sure. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going here. So we talked about Liquid, Koi. Now we're moving on to Liquid Secret. Another close one, but Liquid pulled it out. Interestingly, Secret won game one. This is rare occurrence to win game one but then lose 3 in a row. I haven't seen a lot of that in this tournament. But I think the important thing to note here is they lose the 2v2 and the 1v1. I think you got to win at least one of those and force game 5 because you're going to favor Liquid in threes. So, of course, you got to win the 2v2 or the 1v1 or both, preferably. And interestingly, KV1, again, a player that I feel like is on par with the Tau, but he couldn't put it together. In the 2v2 side, KV1 versus Oskitao, that one I think you favor Oskitao, so not too crazy, but yeah. Kind of, again, as expected from Secret, that's about where I expected them to be. They're not a bad team, but they lost to Liquid. This one, though, probably one of the best games of the day to end it was Version 1 versus Liquid. And what a series. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect Version 1 to make playoffs. This was not what I predicted. And not only did they beat Liquid, but they beat Liquid twice. So 2 series they've beaten Liquid now, and so they're legit. They deserve to be in this top 8. They earned it. And interestingly to me is that this time around they lost the 1v1. I believe they won the 1v1. Let's double check this. Oh, they did lose it last time, so never mind. Ital won both 1v1s versus Daniel. But they can't close out in game 5. And similar to last time, they lost the first 2 games to Version 1 and have to reverse sweep and can't pull it out. A 1-goal game in that final 3v3, and yeah, it's just Liquid looked a little bit slower, a little bit weaker. I think that the moment, though, not even game 5, the moment to talk about is that they lost that overtime. So they were in an overtime situation in the 2v2. They could have won, but they didn't get it done. They didn't get it done, and Version 1 take the victory. Welcome, Work Spectrum. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, Ital grinding ones. That makes sense. He must be, because he is showing up. It won't matter now that they're out, but he really, I think, showed up in his 1v1s. In fact, yeah, he won all 3, so solid from Ital, solid from Liquid, but solid wasn't good enough. Welcome, Venom. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You guys are getting here right as we're wrapping up the recap, but stick around because we're going to be doing some show matches later on. But before we do, if there's anything anybody else wants to talk about Gamers8, let me know because I'm going to talk the playoffs bracket a little bit here. So the one thing I predicted was, or sorry, not the one thing. What I predicted was a BDS, Vitality, Falcons, and Gen G semifinals. Now, obviously that's impossible right now because Gen G is playing Falcons, but that means that I'm guaranteed to have at least one semifinalist, right? And it is still possible to have my grand final. My grand final was Falcons versus Vitality. It's looking possible. Vitality had a shaky moment in that series against Oxygen, but they're still in it, and they could easily beat Rule 1. I think you favor BDS there, so that one's looking pretty positive. And then, Falcons, Gen G, I do think you favor Falcons. The one match I'm going to talk the most about here is this one, because I didn't predict either of these teams would make playoffs, and I think in the case of Version 1, I pretty much wrote them off. I had them losing to Secret, even. So I thought it really wasn't doable for them, and they really surprised me. Oxygen surprised me too, but I am more surprised, I think, by Version 1. Warp Spectrum says, if Daniel cleans up his ones, V1s are maybe the favorites. I don't think they're the favorites to win the whole tournament. Although, now that you say that, if Daniel cleans up his ones, that obviously drastically changes things, because part of why I'm saying they're not favorites is that they're losing the ones. So I do agree that does change things. If he cleans up his ones, I think they beat Oxygen. As it is, I think you slightly favor Oxygen, although it really is a coin flip. It definitely could go either way. But what I was saying is, I think Falcons here are the favorites against both these teams. So I think Oxygen or V1, whoever does win, if they have to face Falcons, that's going to be a tough series for them. Although at that point it is a semifinal, and anything can happen in a semifinal. I think I've said this before, but if you made the semifinal in a big international event, the momentum, there's so much momentum going into the series that, crazier things have happened. So I can easily see Version 1 making the grand finals. I think they got a lucky bracket. I think everybody on this upper half is happy they're not with Vitality or BDS. And if you're Rule 1 or Furia, you're kind of upset that you might have to face both of them, potentially. So it's interesting. And again, I don't think Vitality and BDS are like the guaranteed favorites, but you gotta say those two teams, I think they've looked, if you combine previous results with how they've looked now, I think they look quite good. Especially, we gotta give credit here. Monkey Moon is holding up to ones. And if he continues to hold up the 1v1s, they've gotta be among the favorites to win the tournament, for sure. Um, you good? Wait, what you saying, Venom? What you mean? I'm good, you bro? We're all good. Oh, that's what you're saying. You're asking for. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. So what team is me? What you mean? Is there a team that's abbreviated ME? I don't think so. Anyway, Warped Spectrum says, in my opinion, this is probably a huge copium take, but it's possible we went through. I kept saying, I saw people joking about that on the subreddit. I don't think they did it intentionally. I don't think they did it intentionally. But for the record, it helps them all the same. It doesn't matter if they did it on purpose or not. Losing to Rule 1 probably helps them. Again, it helps them make more money because I think this is a 50-50 at worst for them against Auction. Like, it really is that coin flip. And if you take that any day over playing Vitality, for sure. So again, I don't think they throw on purpose. I think that is a bit copium to say, but you don't even have to delve into copium. You can just say that even though they lost Rule 1, they're in the better spot anyway. So it helps version 1 to be facing Oxygen. And then even I said I think they're going to lose Falcons, but I think Falcons is a better matchup for them than Vitality or BDS would be. So definitely a better side of the bracket. Venom, I am currently champ 1 and 3s, but I bounce back and forth between Diamond 3. Foodie says Khan literally said in an interview he wanted to be the one to take Vitality down. Well, that's unlucky then, because he was very close to getting his wish. He still could if they make the grand finals, and so do Vitality. Mystic says it's part of the script. Listen, I will just say it right now. Version 1, if they win the grand finals, that would just be one of the craziest runs of all time. And I know a lot of people rated them high, but I think it's completely fair where I was rating them, which was top 10, but at the bottom of the top 10 going into this event, because they showed so little in threes in that third regional in North America. I know they won regional too, but they really had a poor split in spring besides the regional win. So I think it's fair to say that it would be a big upset run if they took this tournament. That said, they could, again, before today, I wouldn't have thought so. But after today, I'm like, yeah, they could win the tournament. They could. They're not the favorites, but they could. They could. And I think what Warped said earlier, Warped Spectrum, he said that if Daniel gets his ones in order, he would consider them potentially favorites. And I think that's a big core part of what allows them to win. When I say there's a chance they win, that chance is if Daniel really steps up and starts playing those 1v1s the way we know he has in him and if he's winning them. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Mystic says, "Oh, trust me, bro. Yeah, yeah. We know, who knows? Maybe Mystic has a script. Maybe he doesn't." Chubby Chicken says, "I'm so happy we won't see BDS Vitality Grand Finals another team." I'm happy about that too. So I talk about it. These teams are lucky. I think it's better for a viewer experience to have this be the bracket. It really is, and no K Corp. So we're for sure the only way we get an all EU final is if it's Auction. And honestly, if Auction made the grand final, I'm fine with that. That's a new team. So even though it's a European team, it's an unexpected grand finalist. So I'd be fine with that. Frozo says for show matches you should do best of 5. If you guys prefer best of 5, we can do best of 5, but we might only get one show match in tonight. We might have to do the other one another night. By the way, welcome. I just got a bunch of new viewers. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We're almost done discussing the results of today's Gamers8 matches, but if you stick around, we are going to be doing viewer show matches live on stream for an in-game item, still to be determined, something from my inventory. But definitely stick around if you're interested in watching a 1v1 show match. Or discussing Gamers8 or Rocket League. We're talking RLCS, RL Esports. What does Funi say? Don't think he can handle a best of 5? No, well, we're not going to do forfeits. Venom says yay. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Oh, what team has your name? Well, no team has your name. Unless there is a team named Venom. It's just, Twisted Minds player Venom. Venom Gaming? Is this actually a team? It's a Greek esports org that used to host a European Rocket League team. Interesting. Uh, I've never heard of any of these players. What did they accomplish? They played in one D tier tournament, one league play, and then got second place in playoffs for $120. There you go, Venom. You have an org that's named after you, but it's not an RLCS org. They're playing Southeast European Rocket League Championship. I've never heard of this tournament, so let's look at it. Let's see if it's still around. The only random tournament I've ever watched is I watched the Italian Rocket League Grand Finals because Kuxir and what's his name? Yukio and Kuxer were on the same team playing in some low level, not low level, but non RLCS, like a lower level league that was just Italy. That's the only random tournament I've ever watched that was like a regional league. But so this is a regional league, really random. I just wanted to look at it because I think it's funny. Um, yeah, I've never heard of this. Interesting. This was all the way back in 2021. All right, enough of random. But so what's interesting about Rock League is, we're talking about the top level, but there are these lower level regional leagues, and they're all over the place. It's kind of funny. Welcome Shotu, welcome Shotu. Can you start the prediction? What prediction? Now I'm curious what you mean by prediction. Uh, Mystic says I only made 4 predictions, and 3 of them were right. Nice. 3 of them's good. That's nice. When goals were scored in specific matches, nice, nice, nice. I'm bad at all those prediction things. But yeah, welcome back to the stream, Miss Shotu. Welcome, welcome. 17 people. Yeah, we got a lot of viewers. Welcome anybody that's new. By the way, let me check if I've got new subscribers. The goal today is 325, and I'd really appreciate it if you helped us on towards that goal. We are now at 318. That's an update. Yeah, that is an update. Nice. Okay, we're at 318. I appreciate whoever subscribed. I really appreciate you. Again, the goal is 325. So if you are watching and you're a new viewer, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Obviously, it helps me, but it helps you by notifying you when I go live or put out new videos. So if you're enjoying the live stream, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's watch RLCS. I made one prediction. Well, there's no RLCS on. Join the Discord to discuss RLCS after stream and chill. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're interested, join the Discord. Let me get the link really quick. But basically, there is a Discord that has a bunch of people from the that are hanging out here in chat, and it's fun. It's nice. People talk RLCS, talk Gamers8, all the events that are happening. I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of roster mania stuff going on, so definitely be there for that if you want to be talking about that when it's happening. I'm gonna pin that message. Warp Spectrum says, was it just me who had horrible frame rate when I was watching Gamers8? I didn't, but I only watched like the very end of one of the last game. Wait, Miss Chotu, what do you mean by prediction? Do you mean for the show match? I'm just curious, because the only prediction I would do, I guess I could do a prediction for the show match if that's what you're talking about. You're not going to win anything. I don't think there are channel points on this, unfortunately. YouTube's got to work on that. Oh, everyone did, says Roblox. I guess everyone did then. It's probably, I will say, their production quality, it's really weird because they have really good like visual production quality, like the stage and like the design of everything, but the actual stream quality, in my opinion, has not been good. The B stream has had audio problems. Apparently, the A stream and B stream are both now having frame rate problems. So yeah. Playoffs. Well, Miss Chotu, I'm confused. Do you want to predict the results you're saying of Gamers8 playoffs or the soon to be show match on stream? We can do predictions for playoffs if you guys really want to. Here, let me make a copy of the copy. Sorry to blind anyone. I should have warned you. Let me make a. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Let me go back up, and then let me make a copy of this. And I'm like very boring. I just don't rename my files. So now it's copy of copy. You love to see it. And now we will, let's fix these results real quick. Let me fix this, well, I gotta fix a lot of things. I don't even want, we're not gonna do predictions, but we can just do chat predictions for the 4 matches tomorrow, not the entire thing, if you really want to. Rowind, welcome to the stream, Rowind McDermott. I got better without watching YouTube videos to get better. Nice. You don't need to watch. You don't need to watch any YouTube videos to get better at Rocket League, but it definitely can help if you're depending on the right person. Okay, Choda wants to do poll, so let's do poll. We'll do it. Let's start with auction version 1 then. Who wins? And then I'm gonna do auction V1. Boom. There we go. The poll is up. Vote if you want to vote. Just say who wins. Oh, now I'm completely misunderstood. You must have missed it, Mr. 2. I already went through. So my prediction for version 1 auction is I favor auction, but it is very tiny. And it can go either way. I predicted game 7. Like, unironically, I predicted game 7. Meanwhile, Falcons Gen G, I think Falcons win that pretty clear. Probably 4-1 or 4-2. Not a sweep, I don't think. Next up, Furia BDS. Another one that's probably going to be a 4-1 or 4-2. You favor BDS, I should be clear. So I think BDS win that pretty clearly. And then Rule 1 Vitality, I think this is going to be a Game 6 or a Game 7. I have to favor Vitality even after they lost. I think you favor Vitality. But if Rule 1 gets the 2 1v1s and Roas wins them both, they could easily win the series. So I think it's a close one. It's a close one. That's who I think is going to win. It looks like chat slightly favors version 1. So we have 9 votes. That's pretty much, well, it's not everybody. We have 15 viewers, but that's enough for me. I'm going to end that poll and we're going to move on. So chat favored version 1. Now we're going to do Falcons. We'll quickly do this. This is fun. We'll do Falcons Gen G. Next. Let me guys know if you can hear me typing. I know I used to have problems where you could hear typing, but I've added like a filter on my mic, so it's a little bit better now, hopefully. The fact that that I had Optic going through to playoffs is crazy. It's not that crazy. I predicted Optic to go through to playoffs. You got to remember, Oxygen are coming in off a single win in RLCS Worlds. So they did not do good at Worlds at all, Oxygen. I don't think anyone could have predicted they would be in the playoffs. I think everyone was saying it was either going to be Vitality and G2 or Vitality and Optic. So pretty much no one predicted Oxygen. And I think even Pickstop, that site I use that I've mentioned previously for Worlds, I think the 9% of people had Oxygen making it out of groups. So definitely not common. Falcons are winning this one. We got 10 votes. So yeah, Falcons win. So we have version 1 moving on. By the way, I'm not going to visually show, but we had version 1 moving on. We had Falcons moving on. Let me end that poll. And now let me do another one for BDS Furia. I'm curious what people think, because I have a clear favorite here, but maybe people disagree. Let me type this in. And boom. Next matchup is BDS versus Furia. Falcons easy, says Frozo, and I agree it's Falcons there. That's what I predicted. It's pretty clear, in my opinion. But Gen G is not a bad team. They're a good team. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. By the way, anyone that's new, we're very quickly just predicting how playoffs are going to go. And that's the very end of the wrap-up. We did recap the whole day. So if you are interested, you could go back and watch the VOD, or you can just ask me questions. But yeah, we've recapped day 2, and we're about to do show matches after this. So stay tuned if you're interested. Ooh, spicy. We only have 6 votes. Definitely make sure to get your vote in, because right now it is tied. BDS versus Furia. People are uncertain who will win. So put in your votes if you're interested. And yeah, I think you favor BDS. I predict BDS, but Furia have looked pretty good. They lost to Falcons, but Falcons, advanced, so it's not that crazy. And then they managed to beat Carmine Core. So it is interesting. But the one thing I want to highlight again is Monkey Moon managed to win a 1v1. So you think that helps out BDS? They won the 1v1. The one thing people were worried they weren't going to be able to win, they did. So, but even though they won the 1v1, I see you, chat. I see you. I mean, chat's thinking it's Furia. I disagree, but I understand that. I understand. As I said, Furia, after they beat Carmine Core, they've shown they can win the 3v3s, and if they can beat Carmine Core in a 3v3, they probably can beat BDS in the 3v3s as well. So we'll see. I would favor BDS, but I understand. Chat slightly favoring 60% to 40%, slightly favoring Furia. We will end that one as well. And now we're going to move on to the final poll. Oh, actually, it got to 11 votes, so very close, 54% Furia, but still favoring Furia. We're going to start the final poll, Rule 1 versus Vitality. Who will win? This one is a close one. I think there's a favorite, but I acknowledge that both teams could win because it's crew battle. So I think crew battle really changes things up here, especially given you have a loss on Rule 1. I think he is probably the best ones player, so makes it interesting. It does make it interesting. It is a rematch, as Miss Chotu does point out. It is indeed a rematch. Oh, Hedge Solo says Chronic was throwing. I haven't watched that back, so maybe he was, but you know, if look at it this way, Hedge. I mean, Monkey Moon is so good at the game that he scares the opposing player into throwing. Then you know that's still skill, right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But intimidation is an actual thing, but I don't think that's what would happen against Monkey Moon. But I've seen players in the RLCS World Championship. I feel like sometimes players got intimidated by Vitality, and they would you know, make mistakes they wouldn't usually make because they were playing Vitality. So it's intimidation is definitely a thing, but not that. Pat pranked us. What you mean, Funi? What did I do? Chat really thinks Rule 1 would win? I mean, oh, yeah, the just kidding part. I got you, Funi. I can make jokes, but I interestingly, yeah, we got 9 votes in Rule 1. The favorites 56% to 44%. That is probably just one vote, but that's the way this chat is going to swing unless we get some more voters, and we got 16 viewers, only 9 votes. I think what's interesting here is that obviously Rule 1 is a good team, and I called it a Game 7 or Game 6, but you still think Vitality would be the favorites despite losing to Oxygen. I mean, they look so good, but I understand. The good news for Rule 1 is, you know, they beat version 1 and version 1 qualified. So they beat the better of version 1 and Liquid and still, you know, advanced in the upper bracket. And they also swept Secret. And actually, going back, because now this is on screen, I imagine, the Rule 1 Secret match, Rule 1 dominated. So there is some positives. There is some positives. That said, I still would personally favor Vitality, but that's the vote. Rule 1 wins. So we got Rule 1 Furia, Falcons, and version 1. Is that the exact opposite of everything I picked? Almost. That's the opposite except for Falcons. So I had Oxygen, Falcons, BDS, Vitality. Chat is almost opposite of me, but that's okay. Rawas got it. He very well could. I do want to mention. I'll go back to it. I mean, they stopped Secret, and Secret is not a bad team. So if they can dominate Secret, especially, you know, that 1v1, I think they could take this series. It'll be a close one. It'll be a close one. All right, that brings us to an end of the discussion of Gamers8. Obviously, you can still ask questions. Definitely, still can talk about it. Can bring it up. But we are going to move into a kind of unique thing for this channel. The first time, there's a first time for everything. We are going to do a show match. I'm gonna probably leave my what's it called, thumbnail the same because I don't want to edit a new thumbnail up real quick. But I am going to change my title. So let me get into that. I'm gonna do viewer show matches. Boom. And then let me change it. Rocket League Esports and Gamers8 discussion. And then let me add show match to the tags real quick here. Boom. All right, I've updated it. If you're still here, welcome, welcome. We are about to do a show match. Suspect to Funi. You guys ready? You guys ready? Definitely. Oh, let me swap my view. Boom. There we go. And also, let me check if anyone subscribed. If you are new, I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you're enjoying it, please don't forget to subscribe. We're up to 319. Excellent, excellent. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I appreciate it. Your support's appreciated. We are slowly but surely reaching towards that goal. So hopefully we hit it. The goal today is through 25. It's a bit of a stretch, but I was hoping we could make it. I believe. We've had a streak now of reaching our goals pretty much every stream for the past like 5 streams. So we'll see what happens. All right. What's your guys? Wait, I got Funi obviously, but let me see. Did I change? I did. Great. Funi, and then Suspect. What were you called again? Were you CW5. Let me know what your name is in the game. Sorry, suspects. Which one are you, suspects? Oh, you're V. Frozo, I'll accept Frozo from chat. We'll invite ZS. And now we're gonna do the first show match, and then the second one will come later. There's gonna be 2. And if you guys are both good with it, Funi and Suspect, if you guys are good with best of 5, we can try that. I don't know if it takes too long. That's fine. We'll probably just do 1, but we definitely have time for at least 1 best of 5. So do a poll in chat. Hedge, all right, Hedge got Hedge as well from chat. And now a bunch of people are there. I mean, this is my name. Obviously, it's on the screen. My Rocket League name. Do a poll in chat. No, I don't think we need to do a poll. Wait, we'll just do the best of 5. So for anyone who's watching, we're gonna do a 1v1 show match. These are GC1 players. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they're both GC1. So it's not a low level show match by any means, but not pro. But we'll work our way up. I'm I'm not there yet. Let's do this. So let me go into private match. Create a private match. Just so I don't accidentally join. Oh, can I not do 1v1? Really? That's okay. It doesn't really matter. And, oh, I have to do 2v2 because there's 3 of us. That makes sense. Let's see here. What field do you guys want to play on? We'll not start with Champions Field. In fact, since we're not going to change it, let's do that one new map. What's it called? It's the new one. Sovereign Heights. It's not really new anymore. If you guys are good, we're going to play Sovereign Heights. Let me know. Sovereign Heights. I know you guys can also probably hear me, but just in case you can't. Throw it in there. Funi, oh yeah, poll, my bad. Let me throw a poll up for who wins. This one can go longer. Got Funi, and then... Boom, Suspect. There we go. We got a poll going in chat for who you think's going to win this show match. For anyone that's new, you know, these are regular viewers. If you want to be involved in show matches like this, definitely join the Discord. That's where I kind of pick people. I didn't even pick these people. I mean, they came to me. Funi's been wanting this show match for a while now, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're starting. Let me just create the match. Actually, I will triple check just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yep, everything's normal. Let's do it. My one job is to make sure the settings are right, and if I mess it up, I'd be like, bruh. Or, I mean, I know I would be bruh, so I'm assuming they would be like, what you doing? But we got it. We did our one job, and now we're going to be casting. So, actually, I'm going to record this. Boom. Sorry, game audio. There we go. Here we go. So much Funi versus Suspect. Who will win? Hard to say. GC1 level, both these players. We got start off at almost a chance there from Funi, but Suspect does manage to see it away. He has full tank of boost, gets it over Funi, but can he get it in? Not quite. Funi with a nice save. Now Funi has the ball and boost. They're gonna take this slow. They don't like it off the wall. Suspect challenging up. Suspect does get the beat, and this might be our first goal. Suspect hits it in. So first goal of the event. I'm gonna quickly lose game audio while I make sure I can see chat. 1 second. Here we go. We are in, and I will. Whoops. There we go. I need to go back to director camp, so boom. And then, there we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry, view is correct. What are people saying in chat? We love Johnny Boy commentating. I'm gonna try. Now that we're set up right, I'm gonna try. Oh, nice demo from Suspect. Now he's gonna hit you again. Full tank of boost here, and he has a free... Oh, he had no ball and free space. But unfortunately, a bit of a whiff there. But Funi doesn't handle it. I think Funi took that too aggressive. He didn't need to pre-jump that so much. Suspect, oh, flipping around, losing track of the ball here. Both players not playing at the level you'd expect of, you know, professional. I'm just kidding, they're not professional. Oh, but as I say that, a nice shot at Funi, and he has the team secret goal explosion on. Funi here, a nice flick. Now again, a lot of mistakes out of both players, but the ground pinch, actually, I should say, not even a flick, the ground pinch there is enough. Top right corner gets it in. So we're tied up here, 4 minutes to go, and it really could go either way. Funi wins the kickoff. you know, one of the most important things about ones is the kickoffs. And even in these lower level ones, whoever wins the series is probably the player that's winning more of the kickoffs. They don't have to score every kickoff goal, but they do need to be winning the kickoffs. Suspect had a breakaway, but unfortunately doesn't put it in. And I don't like that twirling around there. That's dangerous. Funi there had another scoring opportunity. Oh, a hard bounce off the back wall. He goes for the bump. He doesn't get it. Funi, can he sink it? He doesn't get it. Suspect gets it there. Now, Funi, though, is going to get full boost. Suspect is on pretty much nothing. Awkward here from both players. And now Suspect has a breakaway. It's a chance, but Suspect misses the ball. He goes for boost instead. A lot of going for boost over ball, I will say. Now, as I say this, I would look much worse than these players, so I don't mean to say negative, but I'm going to comment the negative along with the positive. So, I think both players can honestly work on their boost management a little bit and not needing to go for the boost all the time. Speaking of boost management, Funi does get that boost grab, so now Suspect is in a dangerous spot. He needs to get back. He does, luckily, that boost respawns right on him. Oh, a flick from Funi, but it is wide. And now Suspect might have a chance here if he goes quick. Oh, but he decides to take it slow. Funi's going to get a challenge on here, and a challenge indeed. Funi, open net. It's a difficult shot. Funi doesn't land it. Mid-game toxicity. Are they typing? I think I have typing. Maybe, I don't know if you can see typing. Yeah, they are typing. Nice shot. That's not toxic. It's nice. Oh, Suspect said easy. Yeah, there is some toxicity. A nice shot here from Funi. Let's talk about it. Honestly, just a solid shot. Suspect could have saved that, I think, if he flipped a little sooner. He didn't flip at all. So, indeed. A little toxic, but they're not being completely toxic. Maybe it'll come out later. This is a best of 5, by the way, so for anyone that's just tuned in, we're doing a best of 5 show match, and Funi takes a 2-goal lead now. See, I thought this game was going to be a close one, but, you know, if Funi keeps getting kickoff goals like this, that'll be what'll be the separator. Because, as I mentioned, kickoff goals they're very important in ones, and that could very well be the difference, the decider in this series. I'm probably not going to skip most of these replays, honestly, because I don't know what button to hit without messing up my view. But hopefully they don't mind. Again, the interesting thing to me is noting that Funi, I believe, is a slightly higher rank. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh no! I actually forgot to ask you about ping. So after this game, we are going to check in on the ping situation. It looks like both players have even ping, so it's probably fine. Both players around 80 ping. But hopefully there's a better server for them. I'll change it up so they're on a better server for them. I should have mentioned that. Plat gameplay. It sure looks like plat gameplay, but again, these are GC1 players. So, you know, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. Exactly, Frozo. Exactly. And that's what I was mentioning is I was saying all the bad things because it's easy to notice them in third person. But if I was playing, I'd be making even worse mistakes. Funi now a 2-goal lead, so Suspect gets one back, but they can't put it in. A little bit of toxicity there. Funi calling it close one, but it wasn't a single close one. It was a spam. So a little bit of toxicity there. Funi is slightly better kickoffs, I would say. Oh, but there are some interesting decisions while moving around the field. It's probably because I recently watched Gamers8, but when pros move around the field, you know, they're not missing their flips. They're not missing any wave dashes. Funi and Suspect, they're missing some of these dashes around the field, and it's leaving them hanging a bit. A good question, Daniel. I don't think they're GC in 1s. They're GC in 2s and 3s. I probably should have clarified that. But these are at least champs in 1. I don't know what exact rank. But yeah, show match on stream. And they are playing, I should have mentioned, for an item from my inventory. They can pick any limited item besides like a couple I've blocked off. But I know that's not a huge reward, but they are playing. There is stakes here. It isn't just for fun. There is in-game items on the line. And I believe Suspect put up an additional bet of one of his own items. So Suspect here has wagered an item in addition to the item I was offering up. So we'll see what happens here. You said this yesterday, but if you were playing, you'd be winning. Well, Hedge, if you want to play in a future show match, let me know. You can be first in line for the next one. We have 2 matches lined up today. This one and then one other. But you can be in a future day. Not today, but in the future. Just say something in the Discord to remind me. Let's see here. Mystic says, we're all SSL, it's just that some of us are unluckier. Exactly. I mean, that's me. I mean, I'm effectively SSL, just unlucky. Oh, Funi, an unlucky miss, but then Suspect doesn't get the goal, and now it's going to be a breakaway down the other end. Suspect had a chance there to make it a 2-goal difference, and instead, it's a 4-goal difference now. So a real 2-goal swing here, and quite frankly, I'm just going to skip that. There's not a lot to watch. Funi is now looking like they're in the driver's seat. They're gonna win this game unless Suspect gets a series of kickoff goals back to back to back. Warp Spectrum will play in a show match. All right, I gotta get a sign-up list going, but we have a couple people willing to play in future show matches, so we'll see what happens. Funi, another shot, and Funi is looking much better here. We have now a 5-goal lead going into the next game. I will start skipping now that the game's pretty much over. And what's interesting to note here is, again, the kickoff goals, I think, were the difference. I mentioned it before, but I think the reason Funi had such a big lead was the fact that Funi was getting kickoff goals and Suspect is not. That has been a big difference. They're also, what I noticed is both players have had whiffs, but Suspect has been whiffing a tad bit more. Although that's a whiff out of Funi, not quite in, and then they whiff again, what should have been a goal. However, with 15 seconds, you have to imagine the game is over, especially if Suspect's not booming it downfield. I don't know what Suspect was doing there. They needed to go instantly. Instead, they've pretty much conceded the game now with 5 goals, and it is over. So Funi here is going to take game 1. It is a best-of-5 series, so we're going to get at least another couple games. Not spectator. GG. I don't know if you guys are listening, but I'm not going to type it. If you guys want a different server, you know what you both are on. Because I think might need to do different series. Sorry, different server. Did you guys leave? No, you didn't leave the game. Okay, leave this. Let's leave this and let's leave this and get a European server going. So my bad, guys. I should have changed my. I don't think it's a setting in private match, but let me triple check. It is a setting. Duh. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna trust. Suspect would say something. Ping was fine. Well. This will be better. It'll be better anyway. It'll be better anyway. It could be a sweet Mystic. So speaking of that, let's check the poll now. I'm going to end the poll here because it's already been a game. Funi did take the lead in the poll, and it is looking like Funi will take this series. Again, interesting to note is that... That's not what I wanted to do. Is this the right? No, that's not right. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Or... Nope. There we go. Nope, that's not right. I'm gonna need my view. 9. Auto... There we go. Director cam, and then... There we go. Sorry, my bad, guys. There we go. Okay, we've gotten the view sorted just in time for Funi to take the first goal off of a demo. So a nice goal out of Funi, and indeed, we have our first goal of the second game. Funi is looking like they could sweep. Again, this is a best of 5, so it's only game 2, but Funi is looking the better. Funi is looking the better here. And for anyone that's new, any new viewers, again, stakes are an in-game item, anything from my inventory that is limited, like a limited, quality, you know, it's like the type of item. So another nice goal here, another kind of kickoff-esque goal, I would say, from Funi, and that's going to be what continues to be the driver for who wins, is if Funi can continue to get kickoff goal after kickoff goal. And they're going to pile up, they're going to start adding up. Suspect is going to struggle here, unless they turn things around. Oh, perhaps an air dribble bump, I'm seeing it in the moment. Nope, a straight up air dribble, and it is saved. Again, I'm watching too much pros. Colt the Walt, welcome, welcome. We're not doing, not today, because we're doing show match. Oh, an own goal there from Funi, and now it's a close one. We're doing 1v1 show matches, Colt, so not today. But what a shot here. It has to be said. Not shot, sorry. What a play from Suspect to get it out mid, and then what a mistake from Funi. Because truly, that was not going in. That was forced in there by Funi. A dangerous situation, but still a mistake from Funi, and... How can they got to bounce back mentally. Oh, I don't like that play from Suspect there. They did challenge the ball, but it leaves them in a bad spot with no boost. And, yeah, Funi now is going to get the demo and probably the goal unless they whiff it. And whiff it they will not. Funi takes a 2-goal lead, makes up for their mistake. And yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of a game here. So we'll see how this goes. I'll skip. I should start skipping more. But yeah, Cole, another time. Because today it's not viewer playing with viewers, it is the show match. So what's interesting to note here is, I did mention it, I think that Funi is a higher rank, and that is starting to show up. Although Suspect gets a nice beat, can they sink the goal? Oh, they probably went for too much. They didn't need to go for a pinch play there, but they did, and Suspect can't quite put it in. Funi now gets full boost symbol, and it honestly looks like Funi is toying with Suspects as they get another air dribble goal. This is starting to look ugly. Now, this game is not over. It's only 3 goals. But the way this trend is going is it's starting to look ugly. I think you gotta favor Funi to take the series in a sweep after this. So we'll see how it goes, but it's not looking good. Suspect doesn't like EU servers. I thought they were EU. I'm gonna quickly check ping, and it's better. I don't understand what the problem is. Oh, almost a shot from Suspect. We will figure out the server after this, but almost a shot there from Suspect. Oh, and it goes the other way. Funi does sink it 5-1. That might be game. 4 goals. I don't know. I don't know if Suspect can get back in it. That might be game. Welcome, Jay. Welcome, Jay. We're doing show matches. It's Funi versus Suspect. The rivalry for all ages. Welcome, Chronic. Welcome, Chronic. The rivalry of all ages. Suspect versus Funi in this show match. And again, the winner of this is going to get an item from my inventory. Oh, an unfortunate miss from Funi. Not that they need it. They are in the midst of not only a 4-goal lead, but a 1 game lead. In fact, I should probably update my overlays to do games. In the future, I'm going to try and do that between games. But quite the lead here from Funi now. 4 goals, 1 game already up. A nice touch there from Suspect, but Funi's still going to have a chance on goal. They don't quite put it in. Suspect booms it back out. Nupo showing up. Nupo was showing up. Oh yeah, Falcons, they sure look like they might win. I don't think they're the favorites to win still, but I think they're very likely to make grand finals. And if they're in the grand finals, they can easily win. Again, you can see Funi just wasting time there. They could have went for an immediate shot and it would have went in, but they are wasting the time away. And it's looking pretty bad. I think you gotta say it's nearly over. A nice decal from Suspect, Manchester City. I think they put in those new decals like just with the recent update. Welcome any new viewers. I hope you're having a good day. We are doing a 1v1 show match right now. Suspect versus Funi. It is a best of 5. Funi has a 1-game lead. Suspect, I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of messing around. Maybe they might consider this game over because they're kind of freestyling here, and that's going to cost them. Funi's going to sink. That is now a Brazil. A Brazil alert. By the way, we got a Brazil on hand. Funi does get the goal, has the 7-1 lead, and it's looking like a sweep. We got 1 game left in the best of 5, if it is a sweep, because this is a best of 5. But if Suspect is throwing away goals like that, it might be over now. Honestly, that looks like a player that's given up. You don't, you know, basically freestyle off your backboard unless you've given up. So unless Suspect's mentality changes, this is looking like a sweep. The more Falcons play the squad, the better they get. They will get a lot better. They definitely will get a lot better. And in fact, yeah, I feel confident that that Falcons are gonna make grand finals. I feel pretty confident. They're definitely the favorites to make grand finals. Suspect might get a goal, but then they don't. Oh, an unfortunate just bounce, I guess, for Suspect, and they can't get the goal. And yeah, with a minute 20, I'm calling this game. So we're going to go into the last game of the series, potentially the last game. I don't want to call that game in advance. It's a best of 5. Now, Suspect is going to have to reverse sweep if they're going to want to win this series. And I'm going to be honest, I don't see it. Maybe they take a game, maybe. But the reverse sweep is looking very unlikely here. And part of it, the problem is, again, I feel like Suspect gave up halfway through this game. And even if they come into the next game trying, I'm not so certain. I'm not so certain they can do it. They've kind of been, their Suspect hasn't been looking good mentally. And now I am interested to see what item they put up, because I remember that they put up one of their own items as like a bet of sorts on this match. And I'm not so sure they're going to be happy with themselves after this. Funi is now wasting time, but dangerous. They have 0 boost. Suspect can get a goal here. Can Suspect put it away? Oh, the bump in. It's an own goal, but forced own goal because it was a bump into it. And a nice play here from Suspect. It really was a nice play. I'm going to keep this going because it looks like an own goal, but it was a bump into it. So it wasn't actually, you know, an own goal. It was a forced own goal. So, nice play there from Suspect, but that said, the game is over. A nice play is only going to get you some, like, a pat on the back here, because you need to be winning the games. And as it stands, Suspect is staring down the barrel of a reverse sweep on an opponent that has been dominating them every game. I forget the exact score of the first game, but right here, we are at 7-2. So did Funi score all 9 goals? Yeah, Funi is looking like a much better player in this game. I feel like the first game looked closer. This game, it's really looked like Funi is clearly the better player. So I'll be interested to see how Suspect can turn things around in the next game. And GG's around. So we're going into the final game. Not the final game. I gotta keep correcting myself. This could go all the way, but potentially the final game if Funi wins it. Let me ask if the server is good. Because they said something about the server Suspect did, and if Suspect really wants to change it, and if both players agree, I can change it. It's fine, Funi and Suspect, by the way. Like it's all good. It's a BO5 unless it's. It ain't over. It ain't over till it's over, okay? I don't want Funi to call game. I mean, it's not over. Okay, we'll say server is good. I'm just going to ready up. Whenever Funi is ready, then we're ready to go. A little bit of toxicity there from both players. It ain't over. Now... I'm interested to see, let me do H and then, there we go. Is this director cam? I can't tell. There we go, it is director cam. Alright, we're all set now with the viewers. Sorry guys, I'm figuring out the way to set up my camera, and I gotta figure this out in advance, but... Start of the game, not missing a lot, although there we go. The first goal so far, Funi does score first. Again, we're seeing a lot of that Team Secret goal explosion. And I meant to update my thingamabob, but I never did. So let me skip these goals. Oh no, I messed up. I messed it up. I need to start skipping. Let me do boom, boom. There we go. Although that's not exactly what we want. I don't know how to fix this camera problem. A nice goal from Funi as I'm sorting out camera issues. Apologies, everybody. I don't know what the issue is. I need to figure out how to do the camera stuff. I think this is fixed. Sure, actually. Maybe we watch it in wide view. I mean, who needs player views? Let me say what... sorry, Chronic, I missed a bunch of your messages. When Nupo and TRK win against Vadi and Zen, Vadi said, Nupo, you're not even playing RLCS, you can't win anything. You know, I remember that somebody DM'd Nupo. It might have been Vadi. I don't remember who. Someone DM'd Nupo and not even realizing Nupo is banned from RLCS, and that's kind of funny. That is definitely funny. So Suspect, not to stop talking about this series, Suspect is still in it. They're only 1 goal down. There are 4 minutes left on the clock. A nice goal from Suspect, and the game's not over. Guess what? Nupo won against Casey. He did. Falcons, yeah, they did. Turn it off? Turn what off? This series? This game's not over. Not yet. But, wait, what? Now I'm confused what you mean off. But I don't know how to do the, correct the viewing. It looks like it kind of fixed itself. We're back to the player views, so hopefully it's fixed. Ooh, Suspect gets another goal. And this one's kind of out of nowhere. I'm going to watch this one back. They really just beat Funi in the corner. Funi going for a demo. And perhaps that was a mistake from Funi. They went for the demo and they concede. And now Funi has to play from a tied position for the first time in a game, I think. The first time after the initial kickoff, the game is tied. So we got 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Suspect, they could take the lead here. The game's not over. The series isn't over. Funi was acting like it's over, but you know, it's not won until it's won. I've seen worse throws than this. So let's see what Funi can do here. A goal would be nice, but they don't get a goal, and now there might be a counter. Oh, nicely done by Funi, though. That was dangerous. Dangerous now for Suspect, as it could go the other way. Oh, no. Oh, no, indeed. But Funi can't quite put it on target. It is dangerous, though. Both players have full boost. Funi going for a Doomsy. Flip reset, and they get, not quite either, but they get the goal. They get the goal. So, Funi can't quite land a flip reset, I don't believe, but they do get the goal. Or maybe they just chose not to use it. And that was smart because they caught it on the ground and they get the goal. So Funi now has the lead. And again, Funi is clearly the favorite here. They've won 2 games in a row. So Funi is looking good. Funi is looking good. A little bit of what, and I actually do want to mention, I feel like Funi has gotten much better as the series has gone on. This game notwithstanding, this game's been better from Suspect. But I think Funi had a lot of whiffs in the first game that they stopped making. Because I was mentioning it in the first game, though, both players kind of looked nervous. But I think Funi stopped being nervous halfway through game 1 and has not looked back since. And this is a good indicative of that, because I don't even know where Suspect is. Funi just gets the goal, Suspect's nowhere to be seen. So another goal for Funi, and the game might be over here. The series might be over. Suspect now has to come back down 2 goals. They have to really turn this around. Or the series is over, and a sweep. Funi, they're purposely avoiding the boost. They're letting the ball roll in front of their net. They made this dangerous for themselves. I think that's a bit overconfident, because if Suspect had been more confident themselves, they could have easily scored there. I think Funi put themselves in a dangerous position for no reason. Again, toying with their food, I would say. A nice air dribble bump attempt, and obviously they didn't get the bump, but they didn't need to get the bump. Funi doesn't need the bump, and he scores. He scores it nice and simply. But yeah, I'll skip that one. Nice goal there from Funi, but again, it looks like Funi is just the more talented player. Not a bad thing at all in Rocket League, you know, we're not all at the same level. People improve over time, you know, we don't know how long these players have been playing for. Who knows, maybe Funi has years of experience on Suspect. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just a show match. Suspect will get a gimme goal here, so it's certainly not over with 2 minutes. I don't want to keep counting out Suspect. I just don't see the 2-goal comeback, but it is possible. It is possible, so we'll see how this goes. It looks like chat didn't predict correctly, though. Chat predicted that Funi would win, and it is looking more and more likely as time ticks down that this is going to be a sweep for Funi. Oh, an own goal. And Suspect suddenly is only down 1. There is a minute 40. There is a lot of time left. Funi here with an unforced error gets the own goal. That was perhaps not on target. I don't think it was on target. So an unforced error, as I said, and Funi perhaps is messing around a bit too much, because Funi could easily drop a game, okay? I mean, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. But, you know, if you mess around too much, you might get bit, you know. Don't prod the bear, so to speak. That said, Funi does get a really nice kickoff goal. I don't know if Suspect lagged or what it was, but there was no problem on my end that I saw. And just an unfortunate kickoff, and yeah, now Funi's back into that 2-goal lead. Suspect still has time, but it is ticking away. The time will continue to tick away. Oh, they went for a boost, but Funi misses. That could have been a goal there. And another missed boost, and now Funi might not have enough boost to make the save, but they do. And they get the big boost in the corner. So Funi now, a minute 30 left. They can just kill clock. Although, as I say that, a nice shot from Suspect. It has to be said. That was a decent shot. Funi does get the good save. But Funi's booming the ball away. And again, they give up the ball. I feel like Funi is playing like they're playing an inferior opponent when I would have no mercy. I think Funi is definitely, again, just going a little easy here at the end of this game. But it is a close game. And as evidenced by the fact Suspect continually gets within 1 goal. Game froze? Maybe. Or camera? Maybe my camera froze. Is my camera frozen? Oh, yeah, it is. Whoops. One moment. What do we do? I'm gonna have to restart my OBS, so that's a bad thing. There we go. No cam. Sorry, guys. Let me get chat up. Alright. Here we are. Final 40 seconds. Foodie versus Suspect. It could go either way. My apologies about not having camera on, but it's frozen and I have to fix it later. Suspect. Oh, a good save, but Suspect has to score a goal. There's 30 seconds. They don't have time to be on defense. Foodie knows this. Foodie's messing around. Again, Foodie might be making a mistake here by... Oh, but Suspect didn't grab that boost, and that might have been a mistake out of Suspect, as I mentioned that. Foodie now, they can either score a goal or kill clock, and they do neither. They just fly past the ball, but Suspect puts themselves in a dangerous spot and is going to own goal. And that is not how you wanted to see this one end. Unfortunately for Suspect, this series might end with an own goal of theirs. I hate replaying this, but I kind of want to watch it back. Unforced, and Foodie doesn't even touch the ball. It's just an own goal. So you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Few goals. Can Suspect do it? Technically possible. It is possible. 2 kickoff goals. And no, it is looking like that'll be games. Foodie does get the sweep, but the closest game of all was the 3rd game. So well played. A good series on the whole. I think Suspect's going to want a goal for the road. Let's see if they can get it off the ceiling. And no, Foodie shuts it down. That is series. That is the game. GG's. Oh no, we have somebody's probably upset, but GG's. It was a good series. I think both players played well. Gotta respect it. You know, coming on to a match like this and doing it in front of a bunch of people, because obviously, you know, there's like 14 now viewers watching this. So, thank you so much to Suspect for playing. I hope you don't feel too upset. Yeah, thanks, Suspect. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you as well, Foodie. It was GG's. I hope you guys, you know, respect for being willing to play in front of everybody. So I appreciate it. Frozo is inviting. I'll probably invite Frozo in a moment because we do have one more thing left. First up, though, I want to trade Funi. So let me do that real quick while we're here on stream. Funi, what do you want? Say, Funi, pick an item. So you can look on stream, or I could put a bunch. Oh, give it to a random. Does anyone in chat want a limited item? Let me switch it so you can only see the right ones. Any of these things, except a few, but I'll tell you if it was one that I said no to. Well, let me get out of this then. Okay, Funi is passing it on. Sure thing. Alright, does anyone want the item, by the way? Funi is giving away their winnings, which is just one item. It's not a lot, but I'm giving away an item. I want somebody to get it. So, Suspect, do you want it for playing? I think the first dibs goes to Suspect if you want the item. Invite you back? I can invite you back in a moment. Do you want the item, Suspect? Let me invite everybody that's going to play. Who is Frozo playing again? Mystic, right? Yeah, Mystic. And then VZS. Hedge says they'll play for it. You could play for one later. I'm going to be giving, every time I do one of these, I'm giving away an item if the winner wants it. But this is like giving to a random viewer. So let me know if you want it. Speaking of, while we're here, I'm going to do 2 things. First up, I'm going to check if we got any subscribers, which if we got any more, I really appreciate you. We did. I appreciate 2 people that subscribe. We are now at 321. Very close to our goal. If you're watching this and you're new to the stream, I really hope and you've been enjoying it. I would love it if you could subscribe. It's the #1 way to help me grow, and it helps you get notified when I go live or put out a video. But in the meantime, let me update this 3. We're almost at our goal. We got 4 more to go. Almost there. But let me... yeah, a lot of people want to play some show matches. I see it. I see it in the Discord. I appreciate it. Let me close that. And then... what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Who wants to trade? We got Mystic, Suspect. Let me invite Frozo again. I think Frozo's the one playing, right? Can I spectate? Sorry. No. I just don't want... I know you're not going to do anything, but I'll just kick you just to be sure. But do you want the item or no? Oh, it's between platforms. Never mind. I can't even trade with you. Sorry, Suspect. You'll be back on later. Sorry. Yeah, anyone in chat, I've mentioned it. If anyone in chat wants the item, you know, let me know. Now's the time. And in the meantime, let me quickly try and get this camera fixed. There we go. Oh, no, it's not fixed. Darn it. Darn it. Let me get this sorted. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I can fix the camera without restarting OBS. It's just frozen on my face. I realized that was probably bad. You couldn't with the hat on. You can't even really see my face. That's unfortunate. Do you guys mind if we just finish the stream no face cam? It actually makes sense since we're doing this anyway. So let me just turn it off. We'll fix it for next stream. It just bugs out sometimes. I've noticed it before. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. We're gonna leave the sub goal kind of top left, and then let me get more text up for this match. So, one moment. This one's gonna be a little better. Who do we got? We got wait, who's playing again? It is Mystic versus Frozo, right? So Mystic. We'll do that. Boom. And then let me make this a bit smaller. And then it'll be like right here. And then let me get a new one. One moment, guys. I'm just setting this up for the next show match. We are doing another show match, by the way, so stick around for the next one. It's another best of 5. We do have time, I'd say. And then this one's going to be... Oh, who is it? Frozo. Sorry. I keep forgetting your name. And then we'll do the 0 on the other side. And these are games, so I'm going to keep track of the game score a little better for viewers. I hope. Anyway, hope it's better. Let me make this a little bigger. About equal. And then I'll sort this out once we get into the game. But there we go. Should be a good series score. And then let me triple check the subscriber goal, which I really appreciate, by the way, if you are subscribing right now. Again, #1 way to help me grow. Really appreciate it. And we're 4 away from our goal. Well, let me read chat again. Sorry. Could I have it, Pat? I mean, I think I got to earn it. Yeah, you can have it, Hedge. I just give you one. I mean, whatever. But let me get Hedge in real quick. Actually, you know what? No. Since you are going to play in a future one, how about we do this? Whoever wins this match, Mystic or Frozo, double, now it's double or nothing. Now you get 2. We'll just do it that way. That'll be simple. Joe13, welcome to chat. Welcome to chat. Least toxic, yeah. Guys, don't be toxic. Neither of you, Funi or Suspect. Come on, guys. It was a GG. It was a GG. Alrighty. We'll do double. We'll do... Yeah. We'll do... Whoever wins gets 2 items. No, Suspect, guys. Stop being toxic. It was fun. It was for fun. But alright, let's get into this private match. Oh, actually, wait. Actually, let me quickly ask in this. Sorry. Can we do DFH? Yes, we can do DFH. And then NA East. Okay, we're going to do NA East, and we're going to do DFH. I'm glad I checked private chat. Let me find it. And we'll probably do day, if you guys are... Actually, no, we'll do traditional. And then we'll do NA East. Wow, I can go to any server. That would be so bad. Most of those would be horrible ping for me. Let's get into this. If you guys are ready, we're just going to start. So let me make sure we got the right people. We do. NA winner plays Funi. Oh, yeah. We're not doing a tournament. This is just show matches. But if we were, it would be the winner plays winner. Let's keep going, though. You guys are ready? So let's get it started. I'm going to see if it just works like this. I think it will, but I'm not sure. Right off the bat. Hedge is saying he'd smoke both of you guys. So now Hedge is trying to out-toxic you guys. We're not going to probably do a third best of 5. But this is the best of 5, by the way, for anyone that's interested. Oh, wow. Mystic with the early goal. I'm going to quickly take this opportunity to check if these things are lined up right. And they're kind of lined up right. That's good enough. It's a best of 5. So, yeah, we're good. We're good to go. We're rolling. I'm going to quickly record some of this potentially, spoiler alert, for a video, potentially in the future. We'll see. I don't know for sure. Knights from Mystic. You know, a really good start from Mystic. Obviously, it's just 1 goal, but they are looking a little bit better. Although, I don't know why they didn't go for the into the goal. They went for a boost totally unnecessarily, and now Frozo got back. That was an open net that Mystic did not take the advantage of. So interesting to see that. Frozo now, what can they do in the air with boost? Oh, flip reset. Oh, almost a goal there. Really nice from Frozo. This is looking a little bit higher level on both sides, I think, potentially from the last one. I know Mystic is a higher rank. I don't remember exactly what. Maybe GC2? But, yeah, definitely. Oh, I should have done a poll. 1 second. I'm going to do a poll. So we're going to lose game audio for a brief moment. My apologies. I'm still watching. But I'm going to do a poll real quick. Start a poll. I should have done this first. Let me know who you think will wins. We got Mystic and Frozo. Boom. There we go. It's in chat now. Let me know who you think is going to win. And let me get back to game audio. Now, interesting to me is that nobody actually has had a terrible concede. Obviously, early goal. But that wasn't really that bad from Frozo. So I do think this is a pretty evenly matched game. He's GC 2 and 1s. Wow, very interesting. Mystic and Frozo might, again, this is even higher level than the last one. Oh, dangerous from Frozo. Oh, but he can't finish it. He can't put it in. And so, despite looking quite good, Mystic still has the 1 goal lead off Frozo. And, you know, I do want to reiterate, this is a match with slight stakes. There are some stakes this best of 5. The winner will be getting 2 limited items from my inventory of their choosing. So, some of these are, well, they're not really worth very much, but they are, whatchamacallit, Rocket Pass items from the past that you might not be able to get anymore, or easily get anyway. And Frozo gets a score there, so it should be said, Frozo evens it up, evens up the playing field, and we're going to go into the, well, a little bit more than half the game, 3 minutes to go, and now we are at a tied game, and a tied series, because it was the first game. Mystic is a pro. Yeah, I mean, he could be. He's not, but he could be. Frozo gets another goal here. Wow, it's just a clean beat at midfield. And this just goes to show you sometimes once the goal just comes pretty quickly. Not a terrible idea from Mystic, but he didn't realize how much boost I think Frozo had on that wall. So an easy goal there from Frozo. Frozo is rocking the Saudi flag from that World Cup. I think it was past, or like event. It was an event, right? Where you got all the flags. But nice goals here from Frozo. Maybe another one. Not quite. Booney, would you rather take the item or double it and give it? That's effectively what we did, isn't it? Booney doubled it and gave it to the next person. Now, we are not doing doubling. We are not doing doubling. But I will add up all the items if the winners don't take it. That's, I think I figured it out. That's what we'll do. Is we'll slowly add up the stakes of more items if the winner doesn't want to take the item. We'll just add it to the next prize pool. Frozo, again with the goal here. Now a 2-goal lead. They are now looking more solid than Mystic. A bump attempt from Mystic, but it's not enough. Frozo has a 2-goal lead, and there's only 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Yeah, Pat goes broke. I've definitely seen those shorts where it's the doubling thing, but it's like someone like, you know, it's a funny one where it's like it got to like $10,000 and the guy starts trembling every time he asks someone to double it, and they keep saying double it, and he just starts crying. Anyway. 4 times, says Mystic. Wait, Mystic, what are you doing in chat? What are you doing, man? You're playing the 1v1. You probably said it during the replay. But, we're not going to double. We're not going to keep doubling. But, the winner of this will get 2 items unless they, for whatever reason, decline. Anything for the content. Yeah, anything but going, I don't know about going broke. I don't know about that. You know, not a terrible touch from Mystic, but he didn't have enough boost, really, to make that work. And Frozo does punish. So now Frozo has the 3-goal lead, and it is looking like that may be game. If there is a minute 30 left, 3 goals is nothing in ones. But, that said, you know, Mystic has a big hill to climb here. A lot of game left, but they gotta climb back in. Arch Alpha, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. These are GC1, or sorry, GC2 in ones, I think, is one of these players. It's a show match. Frozo showing off why he's GC2 in ones with that dominant goal there. So now Frozo really is starting to look better in this series, and I mentioned it in our very first series with Funi and Suspect. Kickoff goals are gonna be what gets you consistent wins in 1v1. And in a best-of-5 scenario, the player that has the better kickoffs is going to win. And that's looking like it's Frozo. Interestingly to me is they did concede a kickoff goal to start the game. But ever since that kickoff goal, Frozo has looked the better. So welcome Alpha. That's what we're doing. We're doing show matches. It is a best-of-5. Suspect says, can I put my 50 on Frozo? What do you mean you're 50? I mean, you can pick Frozo in the poll. Excuse me, in the poll, which interestingly, the poll is 50-50, by the way. So I think it's going to end 50-50, Mystic and Frozo. People think it could go either way. Frozo is the new king if he wins this. Probably. Oh, Frozo dominated you earlier? Gotcha. Well, apparently he's GC 2-1s, which kind of makes sense, so... You'll give a black market and then I give it to the winner? Not for this one, but if you really want to do that in the future, we can. I feel like that should be something I announce in advance, because that might draw viewers. Maybe. Probably not, but you know, you never know. If you guys are serious about these, you know, show matches, we could look into doing bubble player show matches at some point. For sure. Frozo, a nice goal to end the game. So not quite a Brazil, but Frozo really laying on with goals in this game and really showing why they are the better player here. Really taking it to Mystic. Now, again, there is a best of 5 to go here, so it is not over in the series, but this game clearly, you know, is over. And Mystic, I think to bounce back, I'd really just look towards those kickoff goals and boost management, which is exactly what I said about the last game, but I think it remains true here. I'm going to quickly update the score for Frozo. Let me do that real quick. Where are we at? There we are. We're going to give him a game. So 1 game to Frozo, and it's looking like he may come out on top in the series. Obviously, you know, we got some game left to play. Let me ready up real quick. GC1 is Mystic. Okay, so we got a GC1 versus GC2. It is close. Obviously, you're going to favor the GC2 now that I know that, and it makes sense why Frozo won. But Mystic's certainly not out of the woods, or sorry, Frozo isn't out of the woods because Mystic certainly still has a chance. This isn't a completely over series. Okay, we're gonna have to restart, so let me leave the match. Unfortunate kick, but that's alright. We'll just quickly restart here. Private match, and then we create it, and then we go. Who needs bronze? Yeah, that explains everything. That last series, you guys, you know, you did both look like bronze. No, I'm kidding. But nice here. Nice start to our series here, and it should just be Mystic, unless Mystic's having problems here. It's in the next series, and we don't have Mystic. There he is. So it should be nice and simple. I think he restarted to get the right kickoff, which is correct. A good thing he should do. Oh, sorry, Mystic. I missed it. My bad. I missed everything you said about preset. My bad. Frozo with the kickoff goal here, though, and now I feel really bad that I kind of didn't give Mystic the break he asked for. I'm sorry. But you know, a good start for Frozo. I think what you expect, again, after that first game, but it's still good to see. Interestingly, Frozo is rocking a Diamond Tournament title. I just noticed that. From Season 3, he's in GC. I don't know why he's rocking a Diamond Tournament title. Mystic, though, ties it up. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. The series isn't over if Mystic can get his kickoffs back on point. And this is a perfect example. Mystic gets a nice kickoff, and Frozo had a chance at that ball, but he lets it go by, and Mystic takes advantage. His controller is broken. Yeah, it could be. It's Sypical, guys. Sypical is in our tournaments. He's here. He's a GC tournament win title number. I bet he does, but he's rocking the diamond one, right? Am I crazy? So, a tied game for now, but Frozo does have the lead in the series, and will be interesting to see who can take it. You know, who can take this series as we advance. If Mystic's gonna have any chance in the series, I think he needs a game. I don't see a reverse sweep, that's for sure. So I think Mystic's gonna need to win this game. Oh, a poor touch, but Mystic does save it. So dangerous there, but Mystic saves it away. Perhaps too quick to go to the ceiling, though. I don't know if that was necessary. But Frozo loses the ball. Both players, the slightest of mistakes. That's a pretty big mistake, though, for Mystic. He kind of just, like, flipped around, and now... Oh, Frozo nearly with the ceiling shot. And he might get it away anyway. He does get it anyway. Frozo nearly got a really cool ceiling shot, but he kind of wasted his flip. And Mystic just missed the ball. An unfortunate concession from Mystic. But the good news for Mystic is this is looking much better than last game. It's only a 1-goal difference for now. He's still in it. He's still got a chance here. Am I missing chat, or is no one said anything? One moment. I'm gonna check if I haven't been scrolling in chat. Nope, I am. Sorry to miss the audio. Frozo gets a goal here. And honestly, a nice flip reset goal. I shouldn't have skipped it, actually, but a nice flip reset goal from Frozo. And you love to see it. You gotta think that you favor Frozo to close out the series, especially now that he has this 2-goal lead here in the second game. But Mystic has some goals to his name. He's shown what he can do. He just got to put the pieces together a little more frequently, I'd say. Especially because his goals have both been kickoff goals. I want to see him score, you know, from open play. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Did he have a DC or something? A squishy save gone wrong. I don't know what happened there. Mystic, it looks like he kind of DC'd. A lag spike. Unfortunate. You know, Mystic, you can close out of the stream. Oh, it's specific? Oh, you didn't have to give back a goal, but Frozo doing the honorable thing, giving back the goal. So we are going to keep a 2-goal advantage. Obviously, you know, this was the advantage he had before. I'm going to get chat going again. Okay, I think I lagged, because now I'm finally caught up with chat. What's happening, Claim says, I am doing a show match. Oh, welcome, Claim. Welcome, Claim. Sorry, I'm just seeing your message. This is a show match. We're basically watching, two high-level, not high-level, it's a GC 2-in-1s versus a GC 1-in-1s. It's kind of high-level for me anyway. Players play here. Oh, now I'm having lag. Frozo is doing the better now. He is 1 game up and about to go 3 goals up in game 2. But, you know, it's been some fun show matches, Claimed. And the prize, the thing at stake, is some limited items from my collection, from my inventory. So basically some previous Rocket Pass items. Am I getting flamed? I have to go check the comments. Oh, I was getting flamed in it. I was. My chat was flaming me. And this is the chat. These are the people that flame me. You're here. They're playing in the show match, a couple of them. But no, it was a fun video. You know, that's what this chat's all about. Speaking of chat, what chat's all about, this is what this series is all about. Mystic with a nice goal. And Frozo going for a bit of a freestyle play. He perhaps is, again, just kind of like Funi was. Kind of toying. Not toying with Mystic, but you can tell when they've laid off the gas a bit. He laid off the gas. Welcome Z Funky. Welcome Z Funky. This is Schnitzel. This is what Rocket League's all about, you know. It's these fun games, these show matches, you know. And this is a 1v1 for bragging rights and for some in-game items. So we'll see who can take it. Funi won their first show match of the day in a sweep versus Suspect. So Funi had the option to take an item and they forgo their item win. So now the winner of this series gets 2 items and we'll see what they can do. Flame says, bro, I would quad Musty on these kids if I was in the 1v1. Hey, so you're welcome to sign up. If you join the Discord, after today, since there's been a lot of interest, I'm going to get a list going of people that want to do 1v1 show matches, and you can play in one, and I will cast it. Not very well, but I will cast it. So if you want to play in a 1v1 show match, join the Discord. The link is pinned. Frozo gets a goal here, so I've been kind of ignoring the game for a little bit. It was back to a 2-goal deficit, but Frozo now cleans it back up. It's back to 3. And again, Frozo is in the driver's seat here. They can close out this series if they get this win and then get the next win. So Hedge says, I had fun in chat yesterday. I'm glad you did, Hedge. I had fun. For the record, I had fun. You guys, you might have been flaming me for my picks, but it was all in good fun. All in good fun. And logos are completely, you know, to the behold, you know, eye of the beholder. Oh, Mystic is going to get a goal here. A breakaway. And now we're back to a 2-goal deficit. So that's a good W. Big W there. And it's definitely not quite over. Z Funky's asking, when is the next show match? You know, I was gonna end it here, but if this one's a sweep as well, maybe we do one more best of 5. So, who were the 2 people? I know Claimed wants to do it, but I think there were 2 people before Claimed. If you're still in chat, let me know. I think it was Hedge and somebody else, maybe. Let me know if you're interested in doing a show match, and we can do one more today. So let me know if you're interested. We'll do a 3rd show match of the day, and that'll be the last one. Me versus Hedge. Okay, maybe we do that, because Funi won our first show match today, so we can do that. Funi versus Hedge. If Funi is down, we can do that today, because I realized it's Friday. I didn't even think about it, but I don't have work tomorrow, so so I can go one more. I can do one more after this. And another goal, I'm going to skip it, but another goal from Frozo, now a 3-goal lead again. So every time Mystic has cut it to 2, if you're willing, Funi, if you're willing, you shut down the game. Let me know if you're willing. It is late for you, I know. So only if you're okay with it. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow, Funi. We'll do it tomorrow. So Hedge versus someone else today, though. Someone else versus Hedge today. Yeah, Funi, we'll do you tomorrow. We'll do you tomorrow. Interesting here in this series to note is Mystic had 46% of the chat vote. So a very close prediction in the chat vote, but Frozo is in the lead, obviously, in this series. Yeah, you and Hedge tomorrow, Funi. But again, it's going to be in the recap stream. I don't think I'm going to do a stream during the event, but I will do one at night again. So I know that's late for you, but it'll be like when we start. You know, we can do the first thing after the recap. Another goal for Frozo. The biggest goal of this game, or sorry, the biggest lead of this game. Up until now, it's been 2 or 3 goal leads for Frozo. They finally get a 4-goal lead, and you have to think that's game. And honestly, that might be serious because I don't think Mystic has a reverse sweep in the cards. If everything went perfectly, Mystic could take a game, but I don't see a reverse sweep coming here. Yeah, I think you definitely favor Frozo to just sweep the series here. So we'll see what happens. Another goal for Frozo, a nice air dribble. And that's honestly, let's talk about those mechanics here. A really nice showing why air roll is important. I have lost my words there for a second, but air roll, you know, it's not just about controlling the ball, but it's controlling your car in the air to get those solid touches and really just keep elevation for as long as possible while feathering your boost. So nice play there from Frozo to keep their lead to the biggest one of the game, back to 5-goal lead. Not back to, I should say, up to a 5-goal lead. And they're looking to challenge for a 6th goal here. Not a 6th goal, a 10th goal. Double digits, Frozo in the cards. But no, they kind of just like played time there, perhaps. They just left the ball. And now Mystic might get another goal with the demo. Although it's going to be a close one. Frozo's going to be back in time, but no. A nice shot from Mystic, very solid. Unfortunately, with 14 seconds, there's not going to be enough time for anything else. But a nice goal. Where do you sign up, Claimed? Claimed, if you want to play Hedge, you might be the only person in chat that asked first. So you and Hedge could be tonight if you really want to. But I haven't set it up yet in the Discord. But I will eventually, but I haven't set it up yet. Ari, same thing, Ari. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. If you want to play in a show match, just join the Discord and then just say something. Or you know what? You don't have to say something right away. I'll do an invite link or something. But you have to join the Discord. And when you do join, don't forget to look at the rules and react. I don't have a bot yet. This game is over. It's 5-goal. Mystic's just gonna let it be game. So let me know. Definitely react. I don't have a bot, so I'm gonna have to manually add you. But later on, you know, you'll be in the Discord fully. A nice game here, GG. Another win for Frozo. So let me quickly update. I gotta get to it. Let me quickly update the overlay again. Frozo now 2 games the better. It is a best of 5, so this could be it. If they win this next game, they're on match point. And now I'm ready, so we'll ready up. I am gonna quickly alt-tab here. Hopefully that didn't freeze my game. It kind of looks like it did. Let me alt-back tab into my game. If I DC from the game, we're gonna have to remake the lobby. But, yeah, we might have to remake the lobby. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna wait. Maybe it'll fix it. In the meantime, let me check if we got another sub. We did 223. Thank you to whoever subbed. I really appreciate it. And welcome, welcome Wolf to the chat. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to close this. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have to restart Rocket League, but shouldn't be too long until we're back into the series. In the meantime, my face cam's broken, by the way. I'll just leave it up as a picture of me. In the meantime. Let me quickly update my subscriber goal. There we are. It is now 323. Oh, we got 2 subscribers, so I really appreciate whoever subscribed. We are 2 away from our goal. Hitting a goal today, I would really appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So, yeah. If he's down when we do the show match claim, right after this one, there's 1 game left. It would be tonight, if you're willing. You and Hedge. You both are down, I think, so... Sorry about that to our contestants. I'm sorry if I iced Frozo or Mystic, whichever, because it was about to be game, but my apologies, and we'll get right back into it. Sorry if you started another game before you noticed I was not there. My apologies again. You can only do best of 3? Alright, we'll do a best of 3. That's fine too. Sorry, Mystic. Sorry. Frozo, are you guys in a match? Are you guys playing? Still? If you're playing, Hopefully you didn't. Oh, wait. Let me not leave the party. Cancel that. What was it? Was there a score? Were you all playing just now? I can start it up. I'll just start it up. Let's quickly do it. Private match. Great private match. Boom. All right. So we're in. Sorry about the delay, guys, but we are back in. We are back in. I'm not auto. I almost joined, but we're in. All right. Now, interestingly, I am curious. Claimed, what is your rank? And Hedge, what is your rank? Let me know. Because that might, I'll just be curious. Rozo does win this kickoff. Let me close out of that. So we might be off to another start. Oh, wow, what a Misty flick, but a nice save for Mystic. And they could turn this into a goal if they go quick. Could be a goal here, and it is. Mystic gets the goal. So now Mystic, for the first time since game 1, has a lead. Ari, where is the game? This PFH Stadium? I don't know what you mean. Is it the game back up? Let me see if it's not. My apologies. Oh no, guys. I am so sorry. My apologies. Here we go. My bad. I messed up. Let me make sure it's gonna capture Rocket League. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you, Wolf, for saying something. Smart Wolf. We got a goal there. Now another goal from Mystic while we're alt-tabbed. So I am so sorry that we missed the starts of this series. Let's watch this back. Just a nice challenge for Mystic. A challenge win. And now suddenly Mystic is looking good. Yeah, my bad, Funi. My bad, guys. Thank you, Ari, Funi, and Wolf, all three of you, for saying something. My bad. But we're back into the game. Funi and Suspect are gonna, like, alternate between saying GG's and being toxic about this. Frozo... I don't know what just happened there, but Frozo tried to kill time. And I think Mystic misplayed this. I think they did not need to score. They did not need to own goal. But Frozo gets a goal on the board. A really interesting play. Champ 2 Freestyler says claimed. You can quad Musty, Hexa reset, name it. Nice. I cannot do any of those. Well, I can kind of Musty, but only on a good day. Only on a good day. You're actually pretty good at one, so you just don't spend time on it. Well, we'll see how it goes. Hedge, I don't remember what Hedge is. C2 and 2s. Alright, then it should be close. You probably would favor claimed if he's higher ranked in ones. Welcome, Syed. This is best of 5, and Frozo has won 2 games. But Mystic has the lead in this 3rd game, so it's not over yet, Syed. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Call Love Pat. Oh, you guys are both from the UK, just messing around. Nice. Okay, I'm glad you guys are messing around, because there were times where I was like, are they actually mad at each other? I couldn't tell if you were actually mad at each other. But, oh, close one from Frozo, but it does go over the crossbar. You just came back from vacation, so you'll be rusty. Well, that's alright. I have a feeling everyone that's playing in these early show matches is probably going to be repeat appearances. Because, by the way, for the record, for everyone new, and I'm sorry I don't have a face cam on right now. I usually do face cam streams, but it's, like, broken, and I don't want to restart OBS, because obviously we're in the midst of streaming. What I usually do is talk about RLCS and, like, RL Esports content. Like, Gamers8, for example, was the start of the stream today, and I'm still willing to talk about that if anyone wants to talk about it. But, because it is the off-season, they're about to be, I'm going to get into some of these show matches. I mean, it's been fun today, and I think that we're going to like some going forward. So if you want to be in the show matches, definitely get into Discord. That's where I'll be coordinating these going forward. We got, this is the second best of 5 of the day. A nice goal from Frozo, by the way, to tie the series. This is our second best of 5 of the day, and we will do one more best of 3 to close it out. Syed, I didn't get to watch it live, but I obviously watched some highlights and I checked the score, and yeah. Definitely Falcons looking much better, and honestly, the Army Corps, you know, then they lost to Furious, so they're out. They're out of the tournament, and they're going to want that game back, the series back against both Furia and Falcons, because I'm sure they thought they could beat both of them. But yeah, Falcons look good. Falcons look good. And yeah, and V1 beat Liquid twice, so V1 just looking stronger than I expected, definitely. You call me Aspact. Oh. Nope, it's Aspat. Aspat. Whoops. Now you got me saying my name wrong. That's all good. But yeah. It's just Pat. You can just call me Pat. A lot of people call me Pat. Claim says, Corp bad. Furia on top. Yeah, Furia looked better. Furia are looking better than they have in a while. Same thing with V1. I think both those teams were not... I never thought they were bad. I mean, to win a regional in North America, you gotta be a good team. But I didn't see a lot of promise out of either of them, and then they both showed up so far in this tournament. And we'll see how it goes. The fact that Vitality lost Oxygen is concerning, because they were the worst EU team in the world. It's kind of concerning, but... And I was talking about this earlier, Said, and I know you missed it. I still favor Vitality over Rule 1, but it is ever so slight. It's pretty much a 50-50. But I favor Vitality. I think the difference maker is if Roas wins the 1v1s, which I think he will. And if he wins the 1v1s versus Zen, then they can easily win the series. And I say 1v1s because there might be two. And I think if Rule 1 was wise, they would pick 1v1. And I think Roas can win both 1v1s. And then that would be good for them. Vamos Furia, yeah, vamos. Oh, Frozo, you know, let's get back to this game because Mystic has a 1-goal lead, and I do want to mention it. I mean, the series isn't over. It's going to be a long road to a reverse sweep, but Mystic could reverse sweep here, and it all starts with the first game. Oh, they're going to want that back, though. That was an open net, and they unfortunately missed it, and they chased Frozo up the wall, a dangerous chase with 0 boost. In fact, Mystic playing very aggressive, and they might concede here because of it. Good night, Wolf, if you're heading out. Good night, good night. You've been flying all day. Oh, wow. Yeah, get some sleep. Have a good one, Wolf. Team Secret are in shambles. I mean, I think someone else in the chat, not even Funi, by the way, somebody else did say it's not that Secret have underperformed, it's that they never overperform. And I think that's completely accurate. Secret did not underperform. That's exactly what I expected them to do this event. I expected them to get at least one series win. Well, I actually thought they would be V1. That's another story. I didn't think Secret were going to make playoffs, right? But it has to be said that at some point you would imagine they should have made better than they should have made a top 8, and they haven't in a while. So they never overperform. It hasn't been good, but you know, it's still not terrible. Rozo's gonna take the lead. Let's jump back into this series because if Frozo wins this, the series is over. And in the late final minute of the game, Frozo does manage to take a 1-goal lead, a comeback for Frozo. Let's see if he can close out the series, or if Mystic finally gets a game on the board. Sorry, at the Fall Major, I forgot about the Fall Major. That's a good point. They did do actually very good at the Fall Major. But interestingly, I thought they did good at, I guess, never mind. The Fall Major was overperforming. Then it was the Winter Major where they underperformed. And then Spring Major, they didn't play in. And then Worlds, they kind of just looked, you know, as expected. Actually, that would be their worst split than with Spring not making the Major. Frozo a 2-goal lead, not to be forgotten about. This series was looking close. Sorry, this game was looking close, but in the series it's not. And now that Frozo has a 2-goal lead, that might be series. That could be series here. Let's focus in on Mystic. What can he do with 32 seconds? Oh, Frozo, a fake kickoff. Not even fakes, really. He just didn't go for it. And what can Mystic do? He's got 25 seconds. He has to get the speed, but he has to get the goal. Mystic, oh, he gets a chance, but no, he misses the boost, and that might be game. Frozo booms it downfield with 18 seconds. You have to imagine that's the game right there. Frozo is going to put another one in. That is game. I'm calling it here. 12 seconds, 3 goals, and that's probably the series. I'm going to skip it. Unfortunate for Mystic, but it has to be said, a well-played game. I'd say a bit closer than our last series, although both weren't that bad for sweeps indeed. Not bad at all. Well played in this game for Mystic, and you will get a goal for the road, but with 5 seconds, I don't see the comeback. You would have to score another 2 kickoff goals, back-to-back kickoff goals, so pretty much the done reading, check out other channels isn't working for some reason. Interesting, I don't know what you mean, Z-Funky. Something with YouTube's not working? What are my quarterfinals, Syed? I predicted Falcons, I predict Oxygen, Falcons, BDS, and Vitality. But I specifically mentioned that Oxygen V1 is like a 50-50. It could go either way. And Rule 1 Vitality could go either way as well. But I feel very confident that it's BDS and Falcons to semis over their respective opponents. I feel very confident in that. A nice goal here from Frozo, and that ends the series. So GG's, everybody. Sorry I kind of talked over the last game. GG's. Close series. Frozo, you have won now 2 limited items. Let me know if you want them. I'll exit the main menu. A very good series from both teams. And now let me quickly get to OBS, I should say. Let me stop that recording. And that was nice. That was well done. Well done for both teams. I'm going to leave those things up really quick. Yeah, let's trade. Let me know what you want. So if you can see stream, hopefully that's best, because anything limited, Unless I say I'm not trading it, but I'm trading almost everything. Gimme. All right, yeah. You pick, by the way. That I didn't even. I don't know if I said it, but it's you pick anything. I'm assuming you're gonna want something painted. So let's look through these. Let me know if something strikes your fancy. We were talking about your bands the other day. I have like a titanium white your bands. I have goal explosions if you want to look at those. Like floppy fish. I have a bunch of random things. Literally just pick two. Brozo. I know that it's hard to pick. So if you want a particular type of item, let me know and we'll go to that tab like goal explosions. A decal. RLCS. Okay, let's go back to that. That was near the top, right? Actually, let me just search for it. Which one? Oh, I got a titanium white one. Do you want that? The Fennec one? All right, there we go. And then you get one other item. So one more. This works out because I don't use Fennec. So you can seriously have it. Let me know if you want anything else. I think the only thing I actually locked in, by the way, was my pink what's it called? I don't. This one is mine because I actually use it, but any of the other overgrowths are available. I know it's for your next item. Heart. Is there a heart item? I know you're probably kidding, but I appreciate it. But I don't think I have a. Is there a heart item? I know there's like heart hands, but I can't trade that. That's untradeable. I have it, but I can't trade it. It's a W prize. It's quite rare. I didn't realize I actually had a titanium white version, but I said it. I meant it. Any limited item I had. So except that one thing that I wanted to keep. Force Razor. Is this like... What is that how you spell it? Let me get rid of painted and then... It doesn't look like I do. Is it like not a limited item? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think I do. Sorry. Hopefully you can see that on stream. I do not. Woke Up Frost, we are giving the winnings to our most recent. It was a show match, and we're giving out the winner. Okay, quote of the day, guys. I'll do quote of the day once I finish this trade. Salty peanut. Okay, wait. Peanut. Do I not have it? Maybe it's not a limited. Am I misspelling this? Is it this thing? No, that's not it. I don't think I do. Sorry. Man, you keep picking things and I just don't have them. I'll keep scrolling through. I have a bunch of fallen angels. If you want one of those, I'm just kidding. You do not have to take the thing that I. Savage. Oh, I think I do. Or it's not a. It's a This thing. I have two of them. Well, let me know which one if you want one of these. Obviously, just one, but let me know which one. Orange or yellow. You pick. Okay, over the Fennec? I mean, you only get you get two items for the record. Wait. Oh, it's two items, by the way. Sorry, it's two. I don't know if that was clear. It's two items. Two items. Sorry. I just don't want to. Well, I'm never gonna. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll skip it. I don't care. It's okay. Oh, wait. You want something else now? You want something else? Okay. Let me clear filters. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Lotus. This thing? If it's not this, then I don't have it. A bloom? Let me see if it's called bloom. No. I don't think I have what you're talking about. Unless it's the lotus. Is that it? This is taking a little longer than I expected. Let me open up the sprays again. Yeah, Frost, anyone that's interested in playing in one of these... we're doing another show match. Yeah, another show match. If anyone's interested in the show match, okay, then let's accept. Sorry. And I was trying to be clear, it is only two items, not like... not three, but... then I was just going to let it go because it was like, oh, whatever. Not a big deal. But there we go. All right, the winnings have been paid out. And this is open to any show match winner. It is one item per person. It's just that Funi forwent their item. They let it go. So if you win, you obviously don't have to take it. But you're always welcome to. And now let's get Hedge in here. And then let me know what your name is claimed. Frost and Ari both said me. Do a 3v3. It's a 1v1 show match, but if you guys really want to do a 3v3 show match, we could. We could do a 3v3 show match if you really wanted to, but I think 1v1 show match is better. But you know what? Let me know in chat. Did I never end that poll? I guess I never ended that poll. Here, let me end the poll. I'll start a new poll. What show match? Actually, you know what? No. Let's just you know what? I'll ask. Boom. All right, we're asking if people want to do really want to do a 3v3 or 2v2 show match. You guys have to organize your own teams. You can't play because they won't let you that late. No worries. You can play tomorrow. Yep, sounds good. Well, we got 1 vote for 3v3, 1 vote for 1v1. Tomorrow, Hedge versus Claimed, and then the winner maybe plays Funi. Let's do it that way. Claimed can't play, apparently. In the meantime, I'm going to check subscriber count. We are still at 223. If you are a new viewer, I really appreciate your viewership, but if you're willing and able, you know, a subscription goes a long way. It helps me out, and it helps you get notified when I go live or put out a new video. And we're 2 away from our goal of 325 for the stream. We're almost there, and I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. You can play Switch today. Well, no, you can wait, Claimed. Crazy Silver, you all better prepare. Well, thank you, Frost. I appreciate it. If that upped our counter, which you probably did, yes, let me update the counter real quick. In the meantime, whoever was interested, you can barely even see the goal thing right now. Let me update the text to white. We are almost at the goal, so I really appreciate everybody. And then I know a bunch of you joined the Discord. I will give everyone the ability to speak after. You just have to react to the rules so that I know you read it. Now we're 1 away from our goal. All right. Not doing any more tonight. No worries. Frozo playing is unfair. Do you have orange your band? I probably do. Z Funky. I could check real quick. Anyone that wants to play, by the way, just let me know. If anyone is playing, you know, just get on. Who are you going to play? Hedge, I have no idea who you're going to play. We'll see. What was the result? It was 50-50. Somebody... Oh, no, it's not... It's someone voted 2v2 and threw off the poll. We got it looks like 3v3 is going to win the poll. By the way, if you want to watch something different, because we're about to do another show match, vote now, because it's about to be a 3v3, and we have to find the people to do that. So... GG's. All right, see ya, Frozo. I hope you enjoy your lasagna. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, put you in there? Okay. So we got... Who we got? We got... Let's see. Frozo, gotta get online. But I'll add you back in. So we have a 2v2. If anyone... Okay, we got Frost. Let me get... 1 second. Let me get Frost in here. Oh, let me accept that. Did I accept it? I think I did. Let me invite, and then... What was I doing? I gotta add somebody. Boom. Okay, so we got 4 people. We're gonna need 2 more. Tomorrow, I don't know for sure, Claim, just because I might do earlier than usual, but at worst case, it'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, like usual. It might be earlier, though. So, unfortunately, I don't know for sure. Nope, whoops. Let me do that. Let me invite Frozo. So, if Frozo not in the party? Okay, we only need 1 more. Sorry, we only need 1 more. Who else was trying to join? Party invite. Frost. Who are you, Frost? Are you in? We can do captain's draw. Wait, it's Frost. Frost, are you in? Are you Aniket? Sorry, let me invite you. If I didn't, my bad. Then we'll be at 6. Okay, so we've got our 6. Alright, I've invited you. Let me do it again, just in case you didn't get it. Perfect. Okay, so we have our 6, and for the record, because we're probably not going to do these very often, it's kind of a mess having a 3v3 show match. I'll stand by what I said, though. Each of the 3 winners will get 1 limited item, just 1, unless you want to pass it off to one of your teammates or someone in chat. We're probably not going to do a lot of these, because I will eventually run out, but I have quite a few limited, like I said, from rocket passes and everything. A random team. Okay, yeah. Let's do a wheel. Let's do a wheel. 1 second. Let me get a wheel up, and then we'll do random. 1 second. Let's swap the view. So if you give me a moment, here we go. And I still have the frozen image, whatever. Who do we got? I've already forgotten. We got Mystic Suspect. Who is Funk Soap? Frost. Mystic Suspect Frost Hedge. Let me do that. Frost Hedge. Frozo. And then who was Funk Soap? Frozo. Is that I don't know. I don't know who is Funk Soap, but we're just gonna call him Funk Soap. Yep, no worries claimed. Yeah, we'll do another show match tomorrow. At least one. You're Z Funky. You're Funk Soap. I got you. That makes sense. Then we'll just call you Funky. That way it fits both. Okay, so we're gonna spin this wheel 3 times. I'm just gonna do it right away. We're gonna get 3 names, and we'll remove a name each time, and that'll be the first team, and the other team is whoever didn't get called. So, Frozo, it looks like is gonna be on the team that's getting picked. So we got Frozo. Let's remove Frozo. So we got Frozo teaming with Suspect. All right. We got Suspect and Frozo. Very nice. And now we're moving on to one last player. Suspect, Frozo, and Funky. Almost. No? Mystic! Suspect, Frozo, and Mystic. Wow, okay. So we got Suspect, Frozo, Mystic versus Frost, Hedge, and Funky. I think we might, if one team might be overpowered, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. But those are the teams. See ya, Claimed. Have a good one. Let me guys know if you guys want to do a best of 3 or best of 5. We might do a best of 3. What do you mean it's been 2 minutes? Sorry. Was there something about 2 minutes? Best of 7. If all are okay with it, stop spamming, please, Frozo. I need to read chat, Frozo. No, please, I can't read. I'm just gonna assume it's best of 7. Okay, we're doing best of 7. So let me quickly update. Boom, we're here, and then let me quickly update all the. So we're gonna do what is it? It was Funky. Who's on Funky's team? Funky, Frost, and Hedge. Do Hedge alphabetical? Is that alphabetical? Maybe I made a mistake. I don't know. Funky, boom, and we're just obviously it's gonna have to be smaller. That's too much. So what we're gonna do is you guys pick names. Pick names real quick. Just pick a name. That'll make it easier. For now, I'm just gonna do Hedge. H and F and F. That's so silly that I'm gonna roll with it. H and F versus what is this? Frozo, Mystic, Suspect, right? So Fro, F and M and S. Boom. And then I need to update this to read 0. But we're gonna do a best of 7, so this is a lot, chat. This is gonna be the end of the stream for sure. Our last series of the day. But we're gonna get it done. All right. Oh wait. I see names. Okay. Did we decide on names? I'm gonna need a final call because obviously you're all on different teams. Is Mystic speaking for your team? Are you guys crossbar testers or are you Frozo's grandchildren? I like crossbar testers. Some of these are too long, but what did the other team say? Hedge Solo said Mighty Drunks. Should be 1v4. That's Pat. No, no, no. No. We're not going to do another event of the stream. I can't figure out the names, so we're just going to roll with these names. I'm sorry. In the future, when we do actual signups for these, we'll do actual names. But in the meantime, let me quickly check the stream. Oh, we lost a bunch of viewers. That's all right. Let me quickly check before we get started. One last thing. Let me know in chat if you're ready. In the game chat or in the chat, either way. Hopefully everybody is ready. Yeah, we're still at 324. If you are a new viewer, although we lost a bunch of viewers, we are one. That's correct. Right. One sub away. One sub away from our goal for today, which I'd really appreciate. But let's get started. We're going to change up the stadium today. All right. You guys have to join the right teams. Don't forget who you were teamed with. It was Frozo, Suspect, and Mystic. And the other team was Hedge, Funky, Soap, and Frost. It's a best of 7. It's going to be a long one, but we're in for the long haul. Let me quickly... Now, I'll have to update the title after this. I can leave it as viewer show matches. We are doing viewer show matches after all. Let me make sure... Yes, we have the correct stuff on. Perfect. Oh no, the sound audio. Oh no, are you kidding me? I crashed my Rocket League. That's rough. Everybody in chat, give me an L, because that was an L. I need to stop alt-tabbing if I have too many things open. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it, guys. That is my fault. That's my bad. I need to switch to borderless, maybe. Wow, we lost all the viewers. Yeah, L in the chat. That's an L. It really should not be a best of 7, but if you guys are convinced, we can do it. But it should not be a best of 7. I should have kept it to a 1v1 best of 5. What am I setting myself up for? Honestly, I can just join. You guys don't have to invite me. Somebody invite me, maybe. Because you guys are already in the match. You can just invite me and we can just keep going. Of course, no one's going to invite me. That understandable. Alright, alright. And then, if I just join, maybe they kept playing. Maybe they kept playing. Let's see. Everyone in chat was saying this is going to be sketchy, and it definitely is. Alright, they are still playing, so we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Oh, are they restarting? Looks like we're restarting. Well, Frozo left. My apologies. And it is my apologies. That is my bad. Sure. I don't see you online, Frost. We need Frost in here. Is Frost online? Oh, wait. I don't see you. Am I crazy? I don't see you. Is he online? My friends list is being buggy. Are you Frostin? Wait, that's so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the party. Alright. I've got to figure this out. Is that everybody? Did I get everybody? Did I get the wrong person? Don't tell me I got the wrong person. Who's the wrong person? Did I get the wrong person? Is Frost not in? Aniket? Oh, my bad. You're Aniket. Did I get you? Let me know if I got you. Did I get everyone? Alright, we're starting then. I am just ridiculous today. It's late, okay? And, well, and I'm just not doing well. Before I start, you know what? No, we're not. We're not changing anything. We are just starting like this, and I'm not going to do a single thing. Nothing. Alright. We're just going to spectate, and that's going to be it. And it's going to be a great best of 7. No worries at all. No problems. Why would there ever be a problem? There hasn't been any problems this whole stream. By the way, thank you to anyone that stuck around despite how scuffed this was. I do apologize, but we're in now. We've made it through. We've made it through some technical difficulties, and we are into the best of 7. So, on the one side, we have FNM and S versus H and F and F. And I probably got the sides wrong, knowing me, because of course I did. Blue is indeed F and M and S. So I actually did get the sides wrong. I will have to fix that after this. But for now, it doesn't really matter. Frost's team getting on some offense early here. Monk Soap, what can he do? Hits it to the sidewall. Oh, he's up, but Suspect has the read. Hedge now. Ooh, a shot on net, but Mystic sees it away. Frozo double committed, but Frozo's got it up online. Up to Funk Soap. Now Mystic has the ball. What can he do with it? Not a lot, and it's going to go back down toward the orange half. But Funk Soap, oh no, Funk Soap doesn't go for the ball. Instead, Frozo almost a redirect onto net, but not quite. Oh no, Frozo kind of got it past his teammate Mystic. But Suspect, a brilliant pass right to Mystic. You like to see the blue team looking for those passes. Now Suspect in the air. Ooh, nice touch. He beats 2. Frozo has to pop it high. And Mystic will clear long, although it is right at Frost. Mystic gonna hit it mid. Hedge, a clear, but it's gonna be right to Suspect, who hits it right back to Mystic. They are going for these passes left and right. You like to see it. Suspect, a very pass-first kind of player. It's good to see. Oh, nice shot there from Suspect. Just pushed slightly wide. And honestly, after this little bit of offense here, I would have to say blue team is looking like they may score first. Of course, the moment I say that, orange does break out. Frost now on the ball. Hedge. Ooh, not a wayward touch there into the mid. And now Frozo gets a free air dribble. And he does bounce it off the sidewall. So Funk Soap now, a clear, but it's a weak one. Oof. Probably favoring Frost here. Oh, but he does not get the read after all. Instead, it goes all the way back to Hedge into his corner. And he hits it a long way. Oh, Suspect hits it low and Frost has the dunk. Oh, but it's not in. Frost, can he sink this? No, he cannot. And instead we remain scoreless with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. This 3v3 Showmatch does remain scoreless. Frozo, what can he do? Another miss. Frozo is not sinking anything today. Multiple misses now for both sides, actually. Frost and Frozo not putting in these openings that they've made themselves. So now we remain scoreless. Both teams missing those opportunities, and maybe they're going to want them back. So we shall see. What can Suspect do? He hits it off the backboard. It's right to Mystic, thankfully, I guess, for the blue team. That was a dangerous situation for them. Frozo, a shot on net. Frost makes the save. Bumping his own teammate. They're in a bad spot. Hedge forced to carry this from his own half, and Mystic will bump them away from the ball. Mystic doing everything he can to break out of his half now. Hedge, an unfortunate backwards touch, is not the back pass perhaps he was looking for. Mystic and Hedge combining there. Frozo, a shot, and we have our first goal. Frozo puts it right into the net. Orange team cannot hold them out forever, and as I expected, blue team does get that first goal. They had a bit more pressure throughout, and again, not unexpected to see them score first here. And so now Orange Team's going to have to come back from this deficit. By the way, if you are a new viewer, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We are doing show matches on stream 3v3. The winners of this match will each get an item from my inventory of their choosing, a limited item, which is mostly stuff from previous rocket passes. So there is stakes in this show match. It is a best of 7, by the way, not a single game. So we have a long series ahead of us. This is game 1 of the best of 7. And it remains to be seen which team will take it. Although Orange might score here, and they do not. Blue remain in the lead. What can Orange do now from this deficit position? They've got a minute 10 and they need to score. If they do not, you know, they're going to go down in this series. They're going to be down a game. We'll see what they can do. 60 seconds now. Mystic going for a second goal. You love that insurance goal from them. Oh, and Frozo will put it in. So an insurance goal indeed. 54 seconds now, a 2-goal lead for Blue. They're going to take this first game. It is 54 seconds, but I'm not expecting much out of Orange Team. They have to have a real comeback to make it back in this game. 2 goals, not enough time, you would think, but let's see what they can do. That's what you need to start. A nice kickoff from Frost. Mystic, though, is going to hit it to the sidewall. Frost again making a brilliant touch, but it's a double commit. Hedge is also beat. Frozo now, only one in the back line. What can he do? Oh, he's past him. Hedge, a whiff. Frost gets the boost. Now Frost with boost and ball, but Suspect reads it away. Both teams now a little bit of end-to-end action, but with 30 seconds, end-to-end won't mean anything if Orange Team doesn't get a score on the board. 26 seconds, and they're flailing about. Hedge solo, barely making contact there, and it's right back to the Blue Team. And now with 20 seconds, it is looking like this will be game 1. So Blue Team's going to take the lead going into game 2, and it's kind of, to me, looking like you favor them in the series. Yes, it's only a 2-goal game, but Orange Team looking a little sloppier in their execution, I will say. In fact, Blue Team holding them scoreless. Now, there were some opportunities that Orange missed, but Team 1, Blue Team does take the W there. It is a GG in Game 1. Reminder to anyone in the chat, this is a best of 7, and the winners will get a limited item each from my inventory from previous rocket passes of their choosing. So, let me quickly update the scoreboard here. And in fact, I need to swap this around because I have the initials on the wrong side. But we're good to go if I retype these out. So FNM and S now takes a 1-goal lead, 1-game lead. And on the other side, H and F and F, I am so original, right? In these names, it still has 0 games. So a nice start, but we're going to need to see more out of, oh no. We may have another crash. Rocket League has not been cooperating with me today. This is unfortunate. So going into this next game, we may need to do a restart of the lobby. Yeah, it is not cooperating. It's gonna have to be a restart. Let me quickly restart Rocket League here. It happened every game now, so I'm probably gonna stop updating these series score, or at least try not to hit ready the minute I tab back in. L tabbing out, so apologies in the chat. By the way, if you are a new viewer, I appreciate your support. We are one subscriber away from our goal for this stream, 325. We are at 324 right now. I'd appreciate it if you do subscribe while we're getting that restart started. So sorry about the delay. It is killing our viewership, but you know, it happens. It happens. And if we do get one more game in here, we will be good to go. We'll be ready. We'll be ready for the end of the show match. This is unfortunate. One of them's gonna have to invite me again. Hopefully they see that I'm in. I feel so bad. Thanks, Hedge. Hedge dutifully notices it, and I can just join the match. Hopefully it's good to go. I don't know for sure, but if they didn't join, ooh. Very nice. Apologies again. Well, I won't say it, but my apologies. Hopefully they know. We are into the next game. This one's a close one. Let me know in chat, who do you think is going to take the W here? We got 6 players on the pitch. The blue team now has the lead. Again, 1-game lead here. But they scored 2-0 in game 1. It is a best of 7. They got to win 3 more games. Oh boy, we're in for a long night of Rocket League here. But they are in the lead right now. And yes, Mystic slots it in for the long haul. A good start here for the blue team, and they look to continue their dominance. Indeed, look to continue, and in fact, I will start skipping these replays, but they look to continue their dominance here. Z Funky, yeah, they're looking good. They are looking good. You are in the game, I just realized. What am I? But yes. So, a reminder for any new viewers, this is a show match. We are into the second game here. Blue team, which is, what is it? FNM&S is in the lead. They took game 1, 2-0, and now they have a 1-goal lead in game 2. The stakes on this game are limited items, so I have a bunch of random limited items from previous Rocket Passes. The winning team get 1 item each of their choosing from my inventory. And so there are some minor stakes here. Obviously in bragging rights, but a little bit more than bragging rights. And blue team is looking the better, but it's not over. It was only 2 goals in game 1. They're only down 1 goal now. If orange team gets some, offense going, they can turn the series around. It is a best of 7, so a long series, a lot of time to make a change, make some updates to the way they're playing. Funk Soaks now is going to get the ball. What can he do with it? A nice pinch, but Mystic reads it away. A little bit of a missed recovery there from Mystic, although he will get the ball. And he will 50 it successfully with Hedge. Funk Soak, though, gets it past 1. A shot saved by Suspect. So a nice bit of offense there from Orange Team. We haven't seen a lot of offense out of them. But at the moment I say that, it's back in the orange half. Blue Team, they haven't had to defend much, but every time they have, they've successfully sent it away. We haven't seen a single goal come from this offense of the orange side. Oh, and Frozo, as I say that, will score goal 2 for blue. So now FNM&S are looking very dominant here, up 2 goals in game 2. They already have game 1 in the bag. If they take this game, they're up 2-0 in the series, and they may very well take it. They may very well take this. Ooh, a nice touch from the blue side, but they do seed away. Orange was pressing for goal. It would be their first of the series. Now we're quite early in the series to be talking about it, but there's technically a chance for a perfect sweep here as Orange have yet to score. We're in game 2, and blue team FNM&S have scored 2 goals in each game so far. And if they take this game again, they're on the way towards a sweep, and not only a sweep, a perfect sweep. Suspect trying to lay another one in. Orange lucky that bounced off the crossbar, but they're stuck on defense when they need to be scoring goals. They got half the game to go, and they have to come back from a 2-goal deficit. Frozo, nice touch to the side, and Orange team doesn't have a lot here. Now again, welcome to any new viewers. This is a show match, and there are some stakes here. It is not just for bragging rights, although there are those. The winners of the series will get a they get a limited item of their choosing from my inventory. Funkso has left the match, and he has rejoined. I'm not entirely sure, but we may have lost Funkso for the remainder of the series. That would be pretty devastating for Orange. You know what? I'll sub in. Well, we weren't planning on doing this, but I'm subbing in. We gotta make this a 3v3. So now I'm playing. I'm going to try and talk through the playing. Welcome any viewers. I did not expect this to be me playing, but here I am. I am so not warm. I am very cold right now. Very cold. But I'm in. My team is double committing. We got this, though. We got this. Easy comebacks. All I can do here is bump Mystic. I don't have a lot in the tank. I can unfortunately not get the demo. Not a lot of boost here. Oh, and I'm bumped anyway. Nice save from Frost. Frozo is just trying to bump me. That should be over. Oh. Frost now should get it. I'm demoed. I had 0 boost, so this helps me get more boost, if I'm being honest. Oh, a breakaway chance, but unfortunately, no. Now it's dangerous. It's going to be a dangerous shot on our net, potentially. It's going to be wide. Unfortunately, I can't get it past any of them. And blue team is looking deadly here. I don't mind the demos, because honestly, I need the boost. We are pinned on our half here. Every little bit of boost counts. I don't know if I actually helped that. I probably hurt that. Tried to bump one of the blue players there. Frozo doesn't like that. I promise it wasn't in retaliation for him bumping me. I just thought it was the best play at the time. Oh, Suspect beats me out. Again, I appreciate the demos. They do help me respawn. And that time, actually, for real, I needed to get back to the net. Okay, this time it would be dangerous. Nice, lucky, I should say. He almost got me. He almost got me. Lucky that I didn't get demoed. I want to mess up Mystic a bit here. Interesting to me, Frozo is demo chasing. Again, I respect it. I respect it. It is an important thing to do. The only thing is, obviously, I didn't start the game at the beginning. Who left? Who was that left? Was it Funky? Oh, you intentionally rage quit? I understand. I figured. I'm surprised you're still in the stream, to be honest. But it's okay. It was a best of 7, so you would have been sitting here for quite a while. If you wanted to quit, I would have quit at the end of the game. But I understand. I understand. If you're okay with not playing, then I'm probably going to just fill in because I don't want the series to be over. Your call if you want to keep going me or end it. Cross edge. We need another? I mean, I can play, worst case. I don't want to play. Do we have anyone in show? We have 10 viewers. If anyone is new and wants to suddenly be in a show match with a chance to win a random limited item of your choosing, which I know is not actually a good prize, but it is something. If you're interested in playing, let me know in chat right now. We do need one more for the show match. Switch teams, Mystical on the other team. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? We lost... Frozo? Frozo had to go? Alright, we'll ready up. We'll do a 2v2. Sorry, Frozo. You didn't... I feel bad that Frozo had to leave, but now it is a 2v2. If Frozo's team wins, I will honor the prize for Frozo. Vincent, unfortunately, Vincent, it looks like they're going to do a 2v2, but if you subscribe, I do these streams frequently now, a couple times a week. We do either show matches or playing with viewers, and you are welcome to be in them. Also, join the Discord. That's where I kind of post that I'm going live or when these things are happening. In the meantime, though, and usually I have face cam. Right now I don't have face cam on, but anyway, let's get into this. It is now Frozo and Mystic versus Hedge and Frost. I think you gotta favor... Wait a minute, Frozo is still in. Wait a minute, who left? It was... Wait, what? Suspect? Yeah, what happened, Suspect? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Wait, whoa. Let's pause this. If we have if Vincent, if you wanna... You subbed... oh, thank you, I appreciate it. You watched predictions in Gamers8. Yeah, Optic did disappoint, they did. I was going to let this game go, but Suspect, I feel bad. I'm sorry you're sitting out, man. Nah, Mystic, let's just keep going. They benched Suspect. Suspect, for the record, if your team wins, you still win the prize. So. I thought Frozo had left or something, but we could have gotten Vincent, and we'll get him in next time. Sorry, Vincent, this is the last show match of the night, and it is a best of 7, and we're only 2 games in. But this will be the last one for the night. Maybe we'll just call it after this, and then do a, what's it called? A viewer match in the end, if we got a few more viewers that want to play. But, Suspect, the prize is one limited item from my inventory of your choosing, which is not a great prize, but it is something. Welcome to the chat, Mustafa. Rawas destroyed Daniel. He did. I was saying that I think you favor Vitality in the match tomorrow, but if Rawas wins both 1v1s, that's the win condition, I think, for Rule 1 to win and move on to top 4. Definitely possible. Welcome, Max. Okay, we got a lot of interest. Sorry, guys, probably not tonight, but we do more of these, so if you're interested in joining in, one way to get notified is just to subscribe and, enable notifications. That's one way to get notified when I'm live. But if you really want to be involved in playing, join the Discord, because I'm going to be coordinating show matches, again, for prizes, and these are small prizes, just an item in the game. But if you want a random limited item from, like, a previous, Rocket Pass, the way you can get involved is joining the Discord. If you join now, you have to react in the rules, say you've read the rules before you get, the ability to speak. But I'll be coordinating in there. The link is pinned in the comment section, and I should say, Not only is going to be coordinating show matches, but we're going to be coordinating potentially in videos. So if you like my RLCS videos, in the future there may be more. I don't know what happened here. I lost audio. My headphones turned off. I've lost audio, but hopefully the game audio is still going. But anyway, in the meantime, what was I saying? Join Discord if you want to be involved. But I appreciate it, Max. I appreciate it. The next show match will be tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, probably the same similar time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I will be doing another recap of Gamers8. There's an esports tournament going on right now for Rocket League called Gamers8. I do a brief recap that takes about 30 minutes, and then we get straight into some show matches. And yeah, so we did 3 show matches today. This is the last of the 3. We'll probably do 3 tomorrow. Usually they're 1v1s, or I thought they'd be 1v1s, but if we have a bunch of people that want to play, we can do more 3v3 show matches. Although I might have to work out. I have a lot of items, but I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, we can do it for now with prize. But anyway, we'll be doing either viewer matches or show matches for sure. Tomorrow night, 8:30, I should clarify. So let me quickly check. I don't want to alt tab because I've been having problems, but I'm going to check if we've gained subscribers. We did. Okay, thank you. I appreciate whoever subbed. We are at 325, so we have reached our goal for the stream. I really appreciate it. And the nick of time too, because this is the last series. All right, see you, Max. See you next time. I really appreciate whoever subscribed. I think it was Max or Vincent. I appreciate it because now we are at our goal. So we've reached our goal for another consecutive stream. I really appreciate it. Z-Funky says, can you respin the wheel? Clearly you were supposed to be landed on. Sorry, man. If we do these again, I don't think I'm going to spin a wheel. We need to figure out ranks and actually build balanced teams, I believe, is the way we should have done it. But we'll do that next time. Wow, a pinch from the orange team. Oh, and they might score a goal here. And they do! Hedge sinks a goal. Hedge and Suspect are suddenly tied. They're right back in the game. Right back in the series. I appreciate it, Vincent. Yeah, we'll get you in next time. We'll get you in next time. I just realized there's a Max, Vincent, and Vincent Gamier. I was referring to Vincent Gamier, which it looks like you realized. So yes, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Balanced in ranks. You're playing as a GC? Yeah. Are you not GC? Because half these people are GCs. Frozo and Mystic are both GCs. Welcome. Oh wait, you weren't gone for long. Welcome back, Max. But yeah, Z-Funky, you were playing into at least 2 GCs. Wait a minute, did we get a 2v3 going again? Wait, what happened? Vincent is GC, nice. Okay, so we have a lot of GCs. Interestingly, Orange is back in it. Oh, you had to demo Mystics? Suspect. How did I miss that? Suspect, don't join the game. I'll kick you from the party. I knew. I remember when I told you earlier not to. I knew I couldn't trust. No, I'm kidding. But that's funny. That's funny. Just stay out of it, man. But because technically there is, the prize money on the line here. Not even money. It's just the reward of item in game. But what's interesting to me is that now we have a series on our hand, and this is a best of 7. Although, if Mystic has anything to say about it, this will still be a sweep. It still could be a sweep, for sure. So, Hedge and Frost are going to have to hold on to this lead if they want to take the game. Obviously, as I say that sounds obvious, but, this is a close series, and a close game, and it could turn into a close series. Frost says, how is this fair? Your champ won? Yeah, this isn't really fair, is it? It's not really fair. I did a wheel, and I didn't think about the impacts of the wheel. I thought the wheel would be more fair. In the future, Frost, we are going to change the way I pick teams, because clearly that's not fair. Mustafa said, I've been watching some of your videos, and I love the delivery. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mustafa, and I hope you have a good night if you're heading out. Have a good one. Appreciate the kind words. Frozo gets a score, and yeah, now blue team's tied it right back up, and it might be a sweep. And I don't want to quit for orange, so if they lose this game, it'll be on them if they want to play the last game, but it was definitely an unfair matchup. You have returned. Welcome back, Foony. We had a rage quit. Z-Funky. You don't want to sleep, I understand. Z-Funky, he was in the match, and it was a 3v3, and then he left. So now Suspect has to sit on the bench, and it's turned into a 2v2. I appreciate it, Max. I appreciate it. We're actually growing quicker than I expected, but yeah, we're still in the growth phase. But I appreciate everyone's support. You literally just decided to not sleep, I understand. I don't do that very often, but sometimes you have those nights where you can't sleep. Although it seems to happen pretty frequently for you, for me. It might be OT here. Mystic nearly puts it to ground. Hedge is trying to cause OT. Oh no, Hedge! Oh, but Mystic doesn't score it, perhaps on purpose, I can't tell. Hedge nearly a fatal mistake, but no, it goes to overtime. Now Hedge needs to make up for his mistake. What can he do? He hits it towards mid, but now Frozo's going to get a 1v1. Not if Hedge has anything to say about it. He cuts out Frozo. And a myth from Frozo leaves us in a 1v1 with Mystic. Mystic forced to make the save. Frozo, what can he do? Oh, Frost chooses not to commit on that. And now Frozo gets boost and ball. And it's dangerous here. Frozo's going to go for a bump play. Oh, it's a pass. Mystic, oh, he puts it high. It's now dangerous down the other side, but Mystic does see it away. Oh, team bumps and a missed boost pad means Mystic's hitting it mid. It's dangerous, but Frozo is there. A very close end to this game. What a overtime here. Your West, we're doing NA East for now, but if we needed to, we could do central servers or figure it out. We can figure it out. Are there central servers? There might not be central servers. We'll figure it out. Oh, a demo on Mystic, or from Mystic, I should say. What can Orange do here? Not a lot. Mystic now putting him in. This could be game, but no, a nice save out of, was that Hedge? I cannot tell, but whoever Orange on that made that save, I think it was Hedge. An incredible save there from the Orange side. Oh, a miss from Mystic is going to leave a 1v1. Hedge and Frozo. What can he do? Not enough. Frozo gets the stop. Now Mystic, one to beat. Is that it? Is that game? Yes, no, not quite. A demo will leave the goal somewhat open though. Frost, he has to make the save here. Frozo going for the double tap, and that's game. Frozo ends the 1 minute 30-second overtime with the double tap. And that's just cementing the skill gap here between these two teams. The Grand Champ 2 Frozo dunks over the Champ 1 with the double tap. A nice end to that game, a potential end to the series, and I'm going to ask the players. I know it's one more game in the series, but I'm lagging out a bit. They readied up, so I'm just going to ready up. Coach suspects. Party invite from Funk Soap. Sorry, Funk Soap. Not quite. See ya, Max. Sorry. I missed that you said see ya. I can sub in, Fooney says. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. I think the players just want to finish. Wait, let's pause. I'm gonna say it in party chat. They're gonna be mad because it's been a long series. Wait. Let's do 3v3. This is probably silly, but we'll do it. I don't want Suspect to be sitting. I feel bad for Suspect. Just for Suspect. Alright. We're gonna get this back to a 3v3. And now it's a little more even, I think. Am I not party leader? Is Frozo not in the... Oh, wait, 1 second. We need Frozo. Wow, how did we lose Frozo? It's Frost. Sorry, everyone that's viewing. We are just solving out one last set of technical difficulties, and then we should be getting ready to go. Ready to roll. Oh, I am party leader. Sorry about that. Let's do it. Create. And then we're just going to do US East again. And let's do it. Alright. So it is a 3v3. Hopefully the server doesn't kill. Hopefully it doesn't kill any of us. I'm not updating, by the way, the score, the series score. I feel really bad. But I keep, every time I alt-tab, I've had problems. So I know it's not perfect, but the score is actually 3 games, 2-0. It is almost a sweep. Blue team can end it here in a sweep if they get the W. Interesting again to note that now Funi is a brand new player on Orange, never before seen. So we'll see what happens. Interesting to notice, I actually played for the Orange team in a brief about 1 minute 30 second interval. So, I mean, I almost am rooting for Orange to make the comeback. The reverse sweep, you know, it is possible. I don't want to, you know, be biased, but I even played for Orange, so I feel like I kind of have to cheer them on, right? I played with them for a moment. I was very rusty, so hopefully I didn't mind that. Mystic. And you know what's funny is Frozo, it was like it was his personal vendetta to bump and demo me. I wouldn't have said anything because I think he was doing it to everybody, but then it seemed like he was targeting me at the very end of it. Frozo. Oh, can't quite get through the ball. By the way, welcome in to anyone that's new. We're doing a show match. It's almost a sweep. I haven't updated the score ticker for the games because I keep having lag issues when I do. But blue team is up 3 games to 0. If they win this here, they win in a sweep. It was a best of 7 show match. And the prize is a limited item for each player on the team. I have a bunch of previous Rocket Pass items, and they can just take their pick. Ooh, nice saves all around. Another nice save. Close ones, but blue team getting it done. Ooh, Funi, a nice beat. Oh, but the demo from Suspect. Dangerous Frost, almost a score, but not quite. And now 2 minutes have gone by. Welcome, Kirby. Oh, no worries, no worries. Thankfully, this should be the last game of today. I say thankfully because it's been a long day. But we've gone through the show matches and we hit our subscriber goal, which I really appreciate everybody that subscribed today. If any of you were on, I greatly appreciate it. We have hit our goal for the day. It was a big goal. 325, big 325. Growing, we're growing. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. In the meantime, let me quickly check that. We're at 326. Thank you to whoever new subscribed. I really appreciate it. We exceeded our goal for the day. You love to see it. Suspects hitting it towards Central. Ooh, Hedge, though. A nice 50 down the field. And now half the game gone. Orange is threatening. This definitely looks more even than with the original Funk. Oh, as I say that, Funi scores. It is indeed more even as Orange team takes their first lead. What a score. What a goal. Orange for the reverse sweep indeed. If they can take this game, they're going to start on that reverse sweep journey. I keep forgetting I don't have camera on. Apologies again about that. It lagged out. That's alright. We'll do this here. Just my voice. And you know, that's more of a Johnny Boy style anyway. So nice from Frost to catch it, but what can he do? Oh, not a lot. Bumps on blue, though, will leave an opening. And now Frost does get the goal. So, as I say, not a lot. Blue team gives him an opening, gives him a goal. And this could easily be a reverse sweep. I don't want to say easily, but, you know, it all starts with game 1. It all starts 1 game at a time. He's on for the reverse sweep, you know, 1 game at a time. That's all it takes. We'll see what they can do. Ooh. Nicely done, but, again, it has to be said, Orange team is looking good. It has to be said. They're looking much better than they were before. And in fact, they may be better than the blue team if the blue team can't get their inconsistencies sorted out. Now, they haven't played with Suspect in a few games. They played a 2v2 there. So they have to get back into the threes mindset. But they were playing much better earlier, I'd say. It's not even that Orange are better, but they are better, Orange. It's also that blue is playing worse than they were before. So we'll see. Frozo here, probably their star player in terms of skill. Oh, now a team bump out of Orange team in blue. Can they capitalize? Hedge says no. He booms it away. And although, no, now Mystic is there. They're not quite clear of it yet. It's a pass. No, it's to himself. He takes it himself. Mystic gets the goal. 1 minute and 10 seconds, and they've gotten a goal here. It's not over yet. 2 goals to 1. Blue team can come back right into this game and take the sweep still. It still could be a sweep. Get your brooms out if you think it will be. In the chat. I'm not sure. I'm not sold. It's just 1 goal. They got 1 more goal to go and a minute to go. But, you know, if they're going to sweep, they got to get those goals, and that starts with their first one, which they got there. And interesting to note, I think Orange did have a chance to save that. A little bit of a miss on the backboard. Another miss from Orange, though, and this is going to kill them. They can't have too many of these in the waning minutes of the game. 54 seconds to go. 50 seconds now. Oh, Frost steady on the goal line. Bumped away, though. Oh, Suspect. He could have scored there, but he doesn't get it on target. Fooney now, what can he do? He does boom it downfield, but it's right to Mystic. Not a great touch from Mystic, though. And again, they're down a goal with 35 seconds. They need to get something going. Brozo can't make contact, and now Frost gets to boom it downfield. Frost runs out of boost, though. Suspect missing. Blue team's in shambles. Fooney putting it on target. Hedge keeping it in. Now Frost needs to make a challenge here, and he does. This might be game. Blue team can't even break out of their half, and they have about 15 seconds to do so. 15 seconds, 10 seconds now, or they will lose this game, and the journey of a reverse sweep begins for Orange. And begin it will with, there we go. Oh, not quite. Frozo does keep it up. It would be an incredible goal here to tie the game. Frozo loses the ball, but Mystic is under. Mystic can't keep it up, and Orange team does take the game. And we have a start here for Orange. They now take 1 game to 3. And the reverse sweep journey, if it is going to begin, it begins here with 1 game. And with 1 game at a time, they can definitely take it. It's certainly not impossible. Mystic now saying reverse sweep. Wait a minute, aren't you the blue player? But understandable. Couldn't quite close it, but we got brooms in chat. You probably heard me saying brooms in chat. I appreciate it, Mystic. I appreciate it. And yeah, I almost hit auto. I keep doing that. But here we are, not joining the game. And we got 3v3 getting right off. Again, for anyone new in chat, I am not updating the overlay because I am lagging out. But the score right now is blue team 3 games, orange team 1. The first team to 4 games, which is called a best of 7, will take the victory here. Fooney hits it a long way. Mystic, what can he do? Not a lot. Pop up from Frozo. And now Hedge has the ball. And I'm consistently noticing this. Blue team is not holding on to possession like they did in the first few games. And originally they were making passing plays. They were holding on to possession. Now, Orange team, they're taking the ball away much more frequently. And that's a great example. That was a pass intended for Mystic. And instead it's a 50 with Fooney. That said, Mystic still does keep a hold of it. It's just not as good as he expected. Suspect, another beat that he didn't expect. And now Orange team's going to have the ball on the blue half of the field. What can they do? A nice touch from Suspect is going to keep this away. But as I said, it's another shot. On target, saved by Mystic. Oh, a mistouch from Mystic. But can't do anything as Orange. Although there's a back pass. A nice touch from Suspect, but Orange is going to keep this on. Ooh, good read from Frozo. In fact, a great read, I should say. As now blue team's going to break out of their half. Frozo, oh, a miss there, uncharacteristic. Suspect, Suspect, it has to be said, not to be mean, probably because he got iced up by sitting out for the 2v2. He's not playing as well as he did when he started the series, and I do think it has to do with him getting iced up. Now maybe he's nervous, maybe it's tiredness, you can get tired. It's a long series, it's a best of 7. You can easily lose focus, and oh, Mystic, a close one, but he does see it away, or does he? He does. Frozo finishing the job, and they break out into the orange half. Frost, a pass downfield, but it's nowhere. Suspect gets it up to Frozo. Frozo down to Mystic, but it is read by Fooney. Mystic gets the 50, though, and now Frozo with boost, not quite. Stolen the boost, and no ball. Frost can sink this. Oh, a miss from Frost. There was an open net double tap. Fooney missing as well now, all on Hedge. What can Hedge do? Not a lot. Frozo, shot on net, and it's in. Blue team takes the lead. They want to end the series here. They say reverse sweep. What is that? I don't know what it is. What is a reverse sweep? Who knows? They start this game off with the goal, and if they can have their way here, it will end 4-1. Now, interestingly, this is the most competitive show match of today, as in the previous show matches, we had sweeps all around, and this is not a sweep here. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do. Putting on some headphones, or charging them, I should say, plugging them in, and let's get back into watching the game. What do we got here? We have Frozo, a bit of a miss, bit of a whip. And it's open, but no, Orange, it does! They score! Frost! What a score from Frost. He gets the job done, he gets the goal in the net. The ball in the net, I should say. And again, incredible goal there. Nice, just nicely done for Orange. They tie up the game. If they get this W, they will remain in this driver's seat and get a reverse sweep. Suspect hits it long. Now it's to Frozo. What has he got? Nothing. Fooney in the corner. Ooh, Frost. Oh, what a goal from Frost! Wow. An incredible, is that reverse backflip? Who knows? Let's see this back. Bumped and then a backflip. What a, what are those called? Bicycle goal. A bicycle goal from Frost. Nicely done. Nicely done. It gets Orange team the lead there, and again, that was off a bump. So, really a highlight moment, a highlight play from a highlight player, Frost there, and he's getting his team to lead here. And again, reverse sweeps, they happen one goal at a time, one game at a time, and those are the goals that his team is going to need. He gets it done, he manages to, you know, bounce back from the literal bump attempt and score the goal. Right in the play, though, is blue team. They're on the orange half, although the moment I point that out, it is orange breaking out. A team bump will end that, and now blue team, it's looking dangerous. Fooney, what's he got? A nice save, but it's right at Mystic, who hits it high. Oh, a free look there for Mystic, and unfortunately he hooks it a bit high. Blue team down a goal here, similar to the last game. A minute to go, down a goal. Can they come back this time instead? And it looks like they will. Mystic ties it up. What a tied goal there from Mystic. They, again, looking like a close series here. Frost almost gets it, almost gets the ball. A little bit of a double commit between him and Fooney on the previous play. And now we're looking at a tied game. And again, going into this, Game 5. This is everything here. This is the beginning of that reverse sweep. If a blue team can't seal the deal here, we're going to be looking at Game 6, going into it with blue team having 3 game wins. Orange team 2, the reverse sweep will be in full force at that point. And Orange really wants it. Fooney scores. He wants to see that reality. He wants this reverse sweep in motion. It's begun. It's happening. But they've got to close out. 1 minute, or rather 57 seconds, I should say, to go. And if they can hold on to this lead, this 1-goal lead, they will take it to that Game 6. Let's see what they can do. Fooney, not a lot going on. Mystic, what's he got? Flip, reset, not quite. Although it is a ground pitch pass to Suspect. Suspect can't throw it in. Frost, what's he got? Flip, reset from Frost. Almost, no, not quite. Hedge, though. A nice tap from Hedge. Fooney. Ooh, a close one. Oh, nicely done from Hedge. Now with the demo opportunity for Orange. Can they sink this? They do. Suspect gets tangled up on the wall. And Orange team now has a 2-goal lead. I can't believe it. 2-goal lead going in to the final 30 seconds. We're looking like a Game 6 here. And it has to be mentioned here, this turnaround all began when Fooney subbed in for, who was it? For the player that rage quit on this orange side, and he's really he's turned things around. He's a player in the GC, you know, ranked level himself, and he's really turned this squad around. They're meshing much quicker than you expect. You know, team that literally just formed literal minute to go. Oh, but as I say that, an opportunity for blue, but they can't sink it. 3 seconds, and that's going to be game. That's going to be game. They had an opportunity there in the closing moments to at least get 1 goal away, but no. Orange team take their 2nd game win. Now we're looking here at Game 6, and this is where the reverse sweep begins to get real. It begins to get real here for both these teams. For blue team, you're going to start to get nerves. You've got 2 games to give, or you had, 3 games to give, and you've given 2 of them. And if you're orange team, this is starting to look real. You only got to win 2 more. You're halfway there. Halfway to this reverse sweep. Meanwhile, blue team is still on match point. They have been on match point this entire time, and they've only got you know, 1 game to win. Welcome, Sealy. Welcome, Sealy. Flip reset. I'm not playing. These players definitely can hit flip resets. We are in the midst of watching a show match between low GC level players, a mix of GC and champ players, effectively. So we've already seen some flip resets this series, and a nice shot from Blue, not quite going to set the scene, Kaylee, or Sealy, I forget how you pronounce your name or how you would prefer. But effectively, this is a best of 7. Blue team has won 3 games, orange team has won 2. We are in the midst of a reverse sweep. That is when the first 3 games were won by Blue in a row. They won 3 games of Rocket League in a row. Orange team now have won 2 in a row. If they win 2 more, they win the series. And this isn't just for bragging rights. At stake here is effectively some minor items in game. I'm giving away a limited item from previous rocket passes of whatever they choose to the winning team. So we'll see what happens here. Blue team, can they close out? Orange team, can they cause a reverse sweep? We're gonna have to see. Either way, it's gonna be interesting. And Mystic gets the first goal here. Blue again trying to prevent that reverse sweep, and Mystic, he's been the man for his team. Before this series would have started, I would have thought it wouldn't be Mystic. I thought it would be Frozo for his team, being the person in command, leading the scoreboard. But instead, it's been Mystic. He's really put the team on his back, especially since Funi stepped up for this orange squad. And so, yeah, you really got to be looking at Mystic and Funi. Those look to be the scorers on either team. And, but as I say that, Suspect does get a goal here, and that means Blue now, 2-goal lead. Every time they've had a 2-goal lead, they have won the game. So it'll be interesting to see what Orange do. They've never had to come back from this 2-goal deficit and won. They've always lost if they got a 2-goal deficit. It's a close one here. We'll see what they can do. Orange team, nicely done. Getting it towards Central, and Hedge puts it in the net. Hedge gets it done. Nicely done on all sides. Frost, Hedge, they connect. And now they're only down 1 goal. So 1 goal at a time, as I was saying, 1 game at a time. When you're in a reverse sweep scenario, you really take these step by step. And that's a step they needed to take. As with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, they had to take it 2 goals. Now they only have to get 1. Much more realistic, and they have a lot of time to do it. Suspect, what can you do in the air? Not a lot. It's also past Mystic, an open net, but no, Frozo with the wise demo there, preventing the open net play. That said, now he has to play it from his own backboard. What can he do? A lot. Flip reset potential. He does pinch it into the ground. Ooh, almost a goal there from Frozo. He took it goal to goal around the world there, but not quite. Not quite the goal. Instead, Orange team get the save, and now they are the ones challenging on offense. As I say, that is right back in Frozo's lap. And flip reset he does, but he misses. Off wide. Mystic to put it on target. Hedge, unnecessary save. His squad does not want to see a 2-goal deficit now. Not ever, but especially not now. Staring down this final game, potentially, if they lose. Mystic, now he's going to get the ball again. And again, Mystic's been a player to look out for. Blue. And what a ceiling pinch! And indeed, the player to look out for. As I say that, he gets the incredible ceiling pinch goal. Let's watch this back one more time. What in the world was this, Mystic? He does it all. A solid, just straight line pinch. You saw that trail. It was one straight line. He pinched it straight into the net. Hit ground, but still very solid shot. Not quite a freestyle if it's hitting the ground, but we're not doing freestyle here. We're doing show match, and that's what you gotta have. That's the kind of juice we want to see at a Mystic if they're gonna win this series. And win it they've made. They're up 2 goals now. Although Orange threatening here, Frozo forced to make a touch on the backboard. He does make a touch. He passes it actually to Mystic. Now Blue. Looking at the other way, Frost, a nice save, but it's still dangerous. Frost forced to make multiple saves back to back. He's out of boost. Hedge, a nice clear. Mystic tapping it towards mid. Frozo hitting it back at Mystic. Mystic, open net, but he doesn't quite hit it on. That said, they do have a 2-goal lead, but with 2 minutes to go, he's probably going to want to have scored that goal. Because now, Orange team have an opportunity, especially if Suspect is missing that 50. Oh, but Hedge makes a miss of his own. Both teams whipping here. Frozo gets the pinch. He's beat by Frost. Orange Frost. Oh, nice touch from Frost. He can't put it goalward, but he gets a nice try on it. Funi, though, that will be goalward, and that will be a goal. Funi gets him back within 1. Orange team now 1 goal away, and remember, they need to win this game. If they don't, they have lost the series. Blue trying desperately to hold on to this lead. They want to win the game. They're going to win the series with this game. They don't want to see Game 7. Game 7 of the reverse sweep is going to be the most stressful of all, and Blue Team's going to want to avoid that desperately now. Frost, what's he got? Oh, Frost nearly puts it in himself. Oh, Hedge with the miss. Now Flooney, he has to be the man for his team. He has to be the person putting in the net. Not quite, and there's no follow-up either. And now Mystic, oh, a poor touch from Mystic. He booms it straight at Frost, and now Frost off the ceiling. What can he do? Ooh, oh, not great. That's it. Blue Team is, if they're double committing, Blue Team is getting desperate here, and they're the ones in the lead. Mystic, though, will finally see it away, and that was a dangerous look for Orange. What can they do, though? With a minute left, they're going to need more dangerous looks. It's now up to Frost, who's low on boost. Fooney, a fake? No, a shot. Oh, close one from Fooney, but it bounces off the goal line. And Orange are not looking good. Now 50 seconds. They've burned away more than half their time to get this goal, and it has not come. That said, it is just a one-goal game. They can score even with 0 seconds left. But they're going to need one in that time, either in regulation or with 0 seconds. Otherwise, they will lose. A Hedge, a pass to Fooney, and it's in! I'm talking about it, and they do it with 33 seconds to go. Threes all across the scoreboard. And what a score here. What a pass. Again, the teams that are looking to pass more are probably going to be the ones taking the series, and that's exactly what you want to see out of Orange. I'm not the only one that noticed threes across the board. Mystic did as well there, and it is indeed lots of threes. Now, with 33 seconds, you imagine there's enough time here for a goal. And if there is a goal, it'll probably be a golden goal. Both teams looking to score the golden goal, and you're winning the game before overtime. Mystic, what's he got? Oh, Suspect nearly hits it on. Unfortunately, it's not enough. All three blue players, triple commit. Orange score off the triple commit. Hedge gets it done for Orange, but again, it really was this triple commit from blue, and Hedge gets the perfect 50, and that might be game. Golden goal territory, and Hedge gets it done. 12 seconds though. Blue have to turn this around. Can they turn around? If they don't turn around, we're seeing Game 7 here in this best of 7. The final game in the series, Blue hit it down the field, but it's right at Hedge. Rooney now trying to connect, not quite. Mystic may get the ball with 3 seconds. Get the ball, he does. He hits it down the field. It's at Frost. Rooney hits it down. Oh, a chance from Suspect, but no. Instead, we go to Game 7. This is the final game. I'm going to quickly mention that in chat, just so all players are aware. Match point for both teams. This is the game. This is for all the marbles. This is everything on the line. Both these teams are going to want it. It is a sweep. It is a reverse sweep here if Orange team wins it. Mystic playing for blue, yet calling the reverse sweep perhaps with the brooms in chat. And interesting, it would be interesting to see it happen. Welcome, Zyko. We are in the midst of a spectator. I'm spectating a show match. I worded that wrong. You can tell I'm frazzled because the way this series has gone. We're in the midst of a reverse sweep. This is a show match between two teams that are around Grand Champ 1 level on average. It's a mix of playstyles, but around Grand Champ 1 on average on both sides. And Orange team is in the midst of reverse sweeping. They were down 3 games. They had won 0, and now they've won 3 in a row. And here we are in the final, the Game 7 of the best of 7, and Mystic hits it in off the pass from Frozo. Excellently done by Frozo to get this past mid. And that's what you want to see from Blue. Now they've had, again, they've lost 3 games in a row, but they finally get a nice start here, 16 seconds in. And if they're going to win the series, that's what they're going to want to see. So we'll see if they can continue. Booney, though, if he has anything to say about it, Orange is going to strike back, and they're going to strike back quickly. Frost up on the ceiling. Oh, a nice touch, but is any of his teammates there? Hedge is there, but it is 50 by Suspect. A miss from Suspect. What can Frozo do? Not a lot. Indeed, it was saved away by the Orange squad. Oh, a miss from Hedge. A miss from Suspect. Whips on both sides. Now Frozo versus Frost. Sorry, Mystic versus Frost. And now Hedge back into the corner. But Mystic almost there. Fooney with the save. And now Hedge hitting it mid. Dangerous. Suspect may get the touch on this. And Suspect does get the touch on this. Fooney, though, what can he do? It's down to Frost. Oh, a whip from Frost is going to give Blue Team the ball. Again, Blue Team is up a goal now. 4 minutes going. 1 minute gone. And Frozo scores with that. Just changed from 4 minutes to 3 minutes. And 4 seconds into this second minute of the game, Frozo gets the goal. And that goal is very important. He got the pass in the original goal, and now he gets this double tap off the backboard. And really, he's standing up because I was talking about Mystic, how Mystic was stepping up before. Now it's Frozo, and honestly, Frozo's gonna have to step up even more here with the save. But if he continues to step up for his team, that might be the difference maker. That might be the game plan for Blue to win this series, to win these games against Orange, is if Frozo is the one scoring the goals and being the offensive powerhouse. Fluenty, though, he doesn't want Frozo to have to be the powerhouse. He wants to be the powerhouse himself, and he scores here for Orange. It was a nice pass out from Frost. It has to be said, a nice pass. And yeah, with that, you're looking at a 1-goal deficit. Orange right back into the game. Welcome Axe, welcome Axe. There's no code. We are not doing a open view. We're doing open viewer match. We are doing a closed series. This was a best of 7. We're in the game 7. And the viewers here, this is the very end of the best of 7. So it went all the way the distance. We're in game 7. Orange is in the midst of a reverse sweep. If they win this game, they will have won 4 in a row. Blue won the first 3, but then lost 3. And now they're in the lead here, but it could go either way. 1 goal the difference, 3 left. What does Zyko say? Sorry, I missed your chat. Pretty cool. Would you be able to join sometime? Yes, Zyko, not tonight, but if you're interested in joining in show matches in the future, and these are for a small prize, just an item, an in-game item that I'm giving each player. But if you are interested in playing, definitely check out the Discord link. I have it pinned right now. It's at the top of the chat. It's pinned. If you join my Discord, people talk about RLCS, about RL Esports, but also when I do show matches, I get viewers from in the Discord. So join the Discord, read the roles, and react. And, you can be in these in the future. I'm going to be doing more of these tomorrow night around the same time. If you're interested, check it out. You know, if you subscribe, you'll also get notified. You can hit the bell and get notified when I am live. That's another way to get notified if you don't want to join the Discord, which is perfectly fine. But I really appreciate your viewership all the same. Now we're getting into the last half of the game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We're at the end of the game here, at final half of the final game. Blue team remains up 1, but Frost has the ball. What can he do? It's a pass to Hedge. Oh, but a miss. And then a miss by Suspect. Again, multiple misses happening. A double commit from Blue. Dangerous. What can Fluenty do with the ball here? Hitting it towards goal, but he can't quite get it on. Mystic now. Ooh, Mystic's passed all 3, but with no boost, what can he do? Not a lot. Frozo will take control of the ball here, passing it mid. Frost gets a piece of it. It's passed right at Suspect, who does get the save into the corner. Suspect's really going to have to stand up. I was talking about Frozo standing up. I think Suspect, we're going to need to see more out of him. If they're going to win this series, he's going to have to be strong on defense. He's had his great moments. He's also had some weaker moments. But if he stands strong on the goal line, that's all Blue need. They're up a goal right now. They need a strong defense, and they can just close out this series and prevent the reverse sweep. Meanwhile, Orange, I think if they're going to win, they're going to need to get a little more passing. They've done passing plays before, but I think where they shine is their passing plays, and we haven't been seeing that in this game. I want to see more passes. I want to see Fluenty being the recipient of a pass from Frost, a pass from Hedge. That's their sharpshooter there, Fluenty, and I think that'll be the necessary recipe to get back on the goal, especially with a minute to go. They're going to need to do this quick. I think the best way to, do this quick is to get some passing plays involved. Sounds like a shot on net. Frost forced to save. What a save from Frost. Definitely a close one there. Now Orange, though, with 55 seconds, they need to break out. They can't just be getting saves. They've got to be getting goals here, specifically a goal, or not only is the game over, the series is over. I appreciate it, Zyko. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Zyko. Oh, Frost! As I'm reading chat, Frost does tie it up. Orange team with 42 seconds has tied the game. And it's off a pass from Hedge. A beautiful beat of a pass from Hedge. Pretty much all Hedge there. Frost just hit with the tap-in. A necessary tap-in, though. We've certainly seen those be missed. So nicely done from Hedge, passing it to Frost. And Blue team, they're going to be feeling nervous right now. Again, they're about to be reverse swept. They won 3 games in a row, and now they've lost 3 in a row, and about to lose 4 if they can't get one more goal or win in overtime. And overtime, maybe what they're aiming for is Orange team is on the offense right now, and this is dangerous. Hedge on target, Suspect forced to make the save, and as he does make the save, but that was another close one. Now it's down the other way. Frozo misses the bump. He would have liked to get that one back. 15 seconds slow. Blue may get the last chance. Mystic to Frozo. 10 seconds to go, and it's going to be Suspect's ball, but he loses control of it. Fluenty also loses control. Frost forced to hit the sidewall. Maybe Frost with the last good look in regulation. Ooh, nicely done. Keeps it up. Might pass it to Fluenty. Fluenty does get a touch on it. Fluenty might get another touch. We can have a 0-second situation here. The ball is remaining up for a very long time, but that will see ground. Orange versus Blue. We have overtime. Who will win? Mystic wants to call game. Flip, reset, misses the second touch. Frost forced into a save. Booney makes the second touch. Suspect wants to call game. Needs to pass to Frozo. What can Frozo do? Frozo gets it up the wall, but he doesn't have boost. He leaves it for Mystic. Mystic almost on target. Nicely done from Fooney. Right now, we've seen a lot of blue offense to start overtime, but orange are defending well. As I say that, a little bit of a whiff. Whiffs all around. Hedge forced to make a clear. Frozo, it might be open for blue. What can they do? Fooney! No, he can't get the save, but it's a miss from blue. Both teams having some awkward moments here. Another awkward moment as Suspect whiffs and Mystic's now forced to make a save. He does make a save off the backboard. Both teams are going to want to some of these situations back. Both teams making mistakes they wish they hadn't made, but we still have overtime. The one game to decide it all, the one goal to decide it all was this is golden goal of the whole series. They are both nervous indeed. What can Frost do? He gets the demo, loses control of the ball a bit, but here he goes, pops it up. He still has boost, I believe. Maybe he's out though, the way he's playing. Hedge, no, Fooney takes it. Now this is probably the most extended we've seen orange, but then as I say, it's a blue ball. Right down mid, Mystic's gonna keep it, passing it to Frozo. This is dangerous for orange if they're double committing. Mystic, does he call game? It's almost in, but no, there's no follow-up. Where is Suspect? Suspect needed to be the third man in that play, and instead now orange clear it back the other way. It's gonna be past mid from Hedge. In fact, he might Doomsday Dish this himself, but no, blue now the other way. End-to-end action here in our final game, in our final overtime. A bump, a team bump, sees orange in a dangerous spot, but once again, blue cannot capitalize on the mistakes of orange. Mystic gonna be desperate now. He gets 100 boost, but he misses the ball. Booney, oh, also desperate, goes for a flip reset, but Frozo read him, and Frozo another touch. It's dangerous. Mystic hits it on target, and that's game. Mystic calls game. He ends it here with 2 minutes and 3 seconds into the overtime. Blue team prevent the reverse sweep. What a series from both squads, though. I want to really highlight orange fighting all the way back to that overtime of Game 7. GG's all around. What a series. I can't believe it. What a game. What a series. Give it up, everybody, for these players. I really want to thank all 6 players. We had Frost, we had Mystic, Frozo, Suspect, Hedge, Fooney, all 6 of them. Thank you very much for playing in this stream. The winning team was Suspect, Frozo, and Mystic. You guys all won yourself a limited item. Stay in the party if you want to trade, or just let me know in chat if you want to receive it another day, as it is late, and I understand it's late. It's late for me as well. If you want it right now, let me know and I'll trade. Welcome, Monica. Welcome. Unfortunately, that was the last match of the day. But if you want to get in on this tomorrow or future evenings, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And you can also join the Discord if you want to get involved in playing yourself. So let me know, or not let me know, but I'd appreciate it. You know, that's the key. It looks like Suspect is here, so I will. Oh, I can't trade between platforms. Oh no, Suspect, you're not. Do you have a Steam or a computer? Alright, you're gonna head out. YouTube. Well, unfortunately, Suspect, I can't trade you anyway, but have a good one. Have a good one. Everybody's heading out. I appreciate all the viewership. I appreciate all the, everyone in listening, everyone watching, everyone playing. That was an incredible series. It was a lot of fun. That was the best series of the night because it was a Game 7. Oh, closing the stream would make my frames come back. I'm so sorry, Hedge. I wish you realized that. Yeah, I think I should have told people, you don't have to watch the stream if you're playing. But GG's all around. I'm glad, Hedge. I'm glad you felt you played well in the end. So that's what's important. And GG's all around. I appreciate it, Fooney. Yeah, you guys nearly did. Fooney, you really brought him all the way back. You really did. Suspect, you played great. You all played great. And I really appreciate. You only won against their 3 with these teams. I guess you're saying you only won once. I agree, Mystic, but that's just the way it went. That's the way it went. You guys won the best of 7. Mystic, Suspect, and who was it? I'll remember tomorrow. Whoever, yeah, you guys did make one guy rage quit for the record. But GG's, congrats to everybody. And the next time we do this, we'll do it not so late and more organized. But in the meantime, it was super fun all around. And no one got their items, so we're gonna have to sort that out next time. But I owe 3 people items. I know some of them won't want it, but we'll figure that out. Again, thank you everyone for streaming. I'm gonna do one last check how many subscribers we got this stream. It was 328. Wow, we're at 328. Thank you everyone for exceeding the goal. If anyone new is on, I appreciate you. Especially, I appreciate everyone, the returning viewers and the new. You guys are all great, and I hope you have a good night. That said, it is late. I am going to end the stream, but it was a lot of fun. So thanks everybody for coming. We're definitely going to do more of these in the future. This was our first true show match stream, and it went well. So I appreciate everybody. We'll do these again tomorrow. Well, yeah. For now, I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a good one.